Let's... Okay, cool. Audio is all working. 14 will be a little louder in a second. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. In bad news, as I sit down here to yap, I'm feeling a little bit of pain in the back of my throat, so tonight might be shorter because, like... Fuck. That's all I could say. But yes, good evening, everyone. 75 shrimp special. That's a lot of shrimps. That is a big shrimp combo there, son, bro. Holy shit. Also, hey there, my master. And yes, Mormos, it is back to 14 tonight. Good evening, son, bro. I hope you've had a good day. I hope everyone's had a good day, really. It's been a pretty solid day for me, a busy day. Ended up doing a bit of a drive today, kind of thing, because, you know, oil stabilizers in the car and stuff, which means you have to drive for like 2 hours. But I got to go get something yummy. I got a muffletta for dinner, so I'm actually in quite a fantastic mood. If you haven't had muffletta, by the way, peak sandwich, amazing sandwich. Like, okay. Italian-style sandwich, French Quarter flavors, and Cajun flavors. That's all I can say. Slow day, which is nice after how busy yesterday was. That's good. Cool crustacean fact. Well, let's go with one based off some of the adoptables I'm working on. You know, vampire shrimp. Vampire shrimp are real. Vampire crabs are also real. And they're also... So, I actually don't know why vampire shrimp are named vampire shrimp, because specifically we are filter feeders. But vampire crabs also have that kind of name because they have a very striking appearance. Most of the ones you'll see in pet stores are going to be either bright orange red or purple with bright yellow eyes. Sometimes they have a bit of white to them. But yeah, there's a lot of like things named vampire because of cool colors. They're not like vampire shrimp though, which change colors with molts depending on like the water and stuff. So, you know. If you're hunting down the Freeman, did more damage, that was mental damage. Oh yeah. Like, I woke up, no hangover. I slept in a bit, but no hangover. No troubles on there. And then today it's like, I'm feeling kind of okay, then halfway through the day, oh, my throat hurts. So, we'll see. I got my water here. If I need to go break out some like honey or candy, I will, but if things start hurting too much, that's it. But also part of that's gonna be, I did put the vote. Vampire crabs just hot topic conversations, kind of. They have really cool colors though, like the bright yellow eyes are so striking. I'm actually working on like an adoptable of one that's JK style, because that's kind of what just inspired me. Kind of a new age goth thing, because that's kind of what JK is the new age goth, or the closest thing that is to current street fashion for gothic Lolita, compared to what it was. It's less complex than gothic Lolita and a lot easier to get. But yes, the Epi ones in Discord did vote. Yeah, players in queue, right. To, MSQ for this, as in the main story quests. Kinda sucks for a while. And I also gotta catch up to the others in, Westsylvania. So we're gonna be blitzing through things. I will read things off. I will summarize things. I also might not be reading so much because of my throat if it starts hurting. But I will try. I will try to give everyone something, you know. We're gonna go through this from my perspective of someone who has played this game 3 other times already, because I was a certified sicko for this game way back when, and I have multiple characters that I made because I made a main and then I went on to roleplay in this game, so I have alts. So I've been through this game a lot. I've been through this game so many times at this point. A realm where more plays will continue until morale improves. At power lines, the morale is gone. It's just I have some morale. My morale will improve once I get glamours, honestly. I need to look nice. I want to look cool. Damn it. Hunt down the Freeman and just do what you please with it. Remove the gal, burn it, put it in a shelf, name Rotten Hell or whatever. That is something I should do. That would be very funny. I actually am thinking, like, I might try and see if I can, like, hire someone to edit a video of that stream. That in the later half, because just, holy shit. That was a hell of a time. Hey there, Shrimp Bernie. Ah! Deep fried already. And then you head pat me. I'm not sure you wanted to do that. You burnt yourself on hot oil there. Crunchy. Oh god, no, don't pull a Mr. Sausage and deep fry your hand, though. He has done that. But yeah, my main was, I mean, some of you, everyone's already know it. I was on Belmung as Gentuya Ka. Mind you, this game you can change your name and stuff, so it's not too big a deal. But roleplay-wise, I played a detective, because that seemed like a great way to get into things. And to contrast, like, the funniness of the Manderville Hildebrand quests, which you will get... I'm probably going to go through those and take my time with those, because they're fun. I played a more serious, like, murder detective. Because, well, I'll explain some of it later as you get more to the story and see how I did that character. Gonna keep the death count for next hunt down the Freeman stream. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. More PV, there's a roleplay. What do you think is funner? Honestly, so the thing is, because of the fact you can travel between all the world centers, you can do all those. You can do all those at once. And the thing is, the PvP, or the PvE, does have an end to it. But once you run out of the PvE, you don't really have much left to do. You can repeat things, or you can go find buddies to roleplay with. And that's what I end up doing. So you can... It does cost money to change data centers, but you can travel between the data centers is the thing. Also, let's summon the carbuncle. We need our little pal. Oh, the game is really not happy here. Balmung was like that one server that was... It's a weird server that I'm from. It has a bad rep for good reason. We don't talk about... No. Hey, power lines. I need to take you guys through Crystalline Conflict. Because that is fun PvP. Let me tell you, going sicko mode as Sage in that is a blast. I love Crystalline Conflict. That's the 5v5 PvP, by the way. Going into there as, like, I'm a healer but is, like, the funnest thing. But Sage is also just built differently. Holidays in Brazil. Guess what the last expansion is? Or the most recent one is? The most recent expansion is South America. You are going to Brazil. So let's get these hunting quests on the way to our actual story quest. Because, we're multitasking here. I have done this so many times, we're gonna work smarter, not harder. Big Dingus. Big Dingus is walking past. That is a fantastic name. The names people get in this game are amazing. Apparently on this server is someone named Shrimp Paste. I'm afraid to meet them because I don't want them to paste me, but Let's see. Nesting buzzard. Where are we at? Are we at lower or middle? We're in middle. So, okay, we'll go to Summerford after this, because, yeah. Sounds like a tipped name. There's a lot of that kind of name, because the space and people just get really goofy in this game. Sprint is back up. Thank God. Oh God, I hope I get teleports after this. I don't have mounts yet, because that's the thing. Carolines, you're replaying the MSQ. You have a mount, and you have flying. I don't have either of those yet. I don't get flying until I'm done with MSQ, which is part of why I'm going to rush this, because the everyone's allowed me to. Oh, thank God we can teleport now. Okay. Oh, that's a fucking sweet relief, because we couldn't even go back to town aside from return earlier. Alright. Killbind in front of these folks in your own. We're like, yeah, they'd fall up with a killbind. You must be the adventure beta around promises and along. Okay, Kegon, was it? Honest words, that's a good start. Still, we're the old bastards beta on like they describe me. This here is my humble orchard. A number of lads and lasses work here once terrorized the high seas, and if you're wondering why I employ these scripts, well, they used to be crew of my pirate ship. Let me did it for a ship like many others, so I was sore wounded in the bargain. Had to feed myself my crew somehow, and Admiral Merrillweb's initiative to get his landlocked buccaneers working the fields to find not refuse. Oh man, I need to get glamours. This outfit I'm wearing sadly has no stats on it, and I have to go change back to the boring newbie clothing. No one pays chauffeur for the ship. No, and that's the thing. Like I have mounts because a lot of the mounts and stuff that you get from logging in the game so long. Like, I have stuff like that, but I can't use them at all. I don't have a chokehold or anything. I had to run on foot for all this. And it's like my main has a car, you know, from the Final Fantasy 16? 15? No, it was 15. From the Final Fantasy 15 event. And that's great to use on buddies. That's great to use when you're like, you have buddies who need to move around. Get in the car. Beep, beep. Let's go. Can't take the pirate away from the sea, but you can take the sea away from the pirate. All my blokes just never took to tending the soil, you see. Botanists I call on to train them and rigging their hands in black despair. With so much work piling up, I need a tougher soul like you to step in and help where it's needed. Ah, yes. We have to do busy work. I sure love busy work. Oh, time to get the newbie. Oh, the newbie garb is back on. TF2 players collectively share a brain cell that comprises of taunt, laugh, go friendly, kill bind, and explode bind. TF2 is just such a wild game sometimes. I haven't played it in a long time. Like, I used to play it before hats were super a big thing. I played it back when the Halo thing happened, if you don't know. Probably get it out. Probably dandies. Might will be the ones with the Rogue's Heart. He wants me to equip myself with gear. I have to go back to town to get gear. Fuck my stupid shrimp chunga's life. Well, luckily we have teleport. Actually, no, we're gonna go kill things first. I know there's the ghosts here. We're gonna go do that first, because you know what? Let's get some more experience. My favorite job in this game is a hard question. Because... man... Like, they keep changing the jobs. And that's one of those things I've been really trying to avoid talking about in terms of old lady yells at this game's balance and changes and stuff. Man. Okay. I'd say Sage is actually my favorite job. Because Sage is like the healer that makes you really work hard, and you work hard and get stuff out of it. Because I like classes that take effort. And Sage is all about preparation and shields and timing them all right. Because let me tell you, nothing gets me harder than, like, holy shit, getting the shields right so that a tank takes 0 damage from stuff. That is a great way to play the game. Just absolutely great. But, I'm trying to play something new once I get to further on. Scholar used to be my favorite, but they changed it quite a bit. It used to be that I really liked it during Heaven's Word and a little past that, but then they took out a lot of the damage guts of it, and now it's too brainless and simple, which they've done to a lot of the DPS and stuff. Oh god, Black Friday for hats. I had friends who did the whole server thing. You know, the whole trying to be on servers and stuff. Oh god, my keybinds are all missing from my keyboard. Oh, this is gonna suck. I need to load in my other character and fix that later. Because I had something set up. Actually, how many more of these to hunt real quick? Grounded Pirate's little... Where are you at? Summerford still. We'll be back here later. We gotta go get dressed. So that's what we're gonna do. Yeah, friends and hats. Sorry, I'm a little... We zippin'. We dippin'. They were some of the ones that did the whole... You could join those idle servers, which didn't actually start the game fully. And that would be how you farmed hats. And then the purge happened, when they were like, hey, no, you can't do that. You can't just do that with hats and stuff. And everyone who didn't do that got free Halo hats. And let me tell you that, like, my friends were fucking pissed. I didn't do that, so I was just like, oh. And like, God, there were mods that came out after that, such as things to change the Halo hats into all sorts of things. All sorts of bad words. You know, bundle of sticks. That kind of bad word was like the most was the most common one, even. So I joined it with friends already, but I also did meet quite a few people here, because, like, that's the thing about roleplay. You actually do meet some interesting people if you just put yourself out there and, like, specifically because I played a detective, it did a fantastic job of putting me out there, because I could just, sometimes I could walk up and yap about things, other times I'm just there being a nuisance, asking them about the recent thing happening. I could make it up, or it's actually something someone told me about. Because, like, I actually got hired and shit for cases. Hey there, Turtle Sages. Yeah, we were doing some stuff. We were getting geared up, because I had to get geared up for baddie stuff. Let's grab these, grab these, grab these. And last of all, these. And then the easy way to do this all is you hit this, gears you all up, make a new gear set. There we go. I think that's enough for that quest. Now we just do that. I don't care about the fees, because thank you, Smolthian still for the million gil. Because hot damn, that is so helpful. What's the difference between roast beef and pea soup? Anyone can roast beef, but you pea soup, you should probably see a doctor. Thank you, Kristoff. Thank you, Shra. Holy shit. I wasn't expecting that one. That's good. I mean, if it's coming out like broth, yeah, you probably should be seeing a doctor. That's pretty bad. That's pretty wrong. All covered. Alright, sharks. Sharks, not sharks. Well, we were just talking about pissing soup, so talking about sharks isn't too out of the question, apparently. Airslaw buccaneers are normally allowed. They reach for the love of the sea and care for the little walls of land. They restart strength and look like you see have a little trouble getting their attention. Alright, give me the book. I have now acquired a better... It's not better. I got another book? It's not really worth it. Hey there, Kit Tallard. Welcome in. I don't care about these tutorials. What's the difference between garbanzo beans and chickpeas? I mean, you can probably be paid for a chickpeas. Let's see. Oh boy, cutscene time. Good to hear that. I should lay to you the sorry tale. Abductions in Limsa, Heidel, and Boots, and all by an unseen hand. Not paying 300 to have garbanzo bean on my face. Hey, I have seen a lot of very wild jokes in my time, is all I can say, Talarid. This has got to do with summer farms. Collective right and savory folk with azure tattoos faces and creeping up on the edge of the field, ceiling and spying on my yeoman. They want to be scrutinized by the savages. The best of times, farmlands are convinced that they are the kidnappers. A rumor come from the hides. Side himself worry. Still getting used to jobs. Struggle. Willing to investigate these tattooed thugs for me. Sure. I have strongly trained neck muscles purely for the act of nodding along to say yes to whatever you ask of me in this game, because that's what you're supposed to do as an adventurer. That is what you're supposed to do as an adventurer, after all. And what is the question? What is the answer? What is the crustacean fact? That itself is a good question to ask. What should I say for a cool crustacean fact? What shall it be? And there's always the easy one. You know about the whole velveting meat, or whatever they call it. I don't know why they call it that. It's actually a distinct technique from China to use, well, baking soda or baking ash to make meat softer and stuff. You can do the same thing to shrimps, to get soft shell shrimp. That works really nicely for salt and pepper shrimp, because you can just actually eat it straight up with the shell on. And that is my quick and delicious crustacean fact for you. We get the bun, this start resembling a working farm again. Well, as long as it's a working farm, not a twerking farm. I don't think that's the kind of farm you want. Sea Song Grotto. Works over the there. Unwelcome visitors have occupied the place. Couldn't say for sure what manner of miscreants we're dealing with. If they are kidnappers, well, just be on your guard, alright? From context clues, as someone who has played this game before, I know exactly what's happening here. Hey, Strathos. Hope you've had a good day. Welcome in. I'm trying to catch up to where Kiera's at. Speaking of which, I really hope she's doing better soon. So, I bungle names a lot. It's the thing. So, straight carbuncle in it, and by it I mean, doing this. Still, I gotta catch up to everyone else if we're gonna do anything. I thought our Kiera got to level 16 last I saw, at least according to the Google Doc. I'm only level 8, which is kind of why we're kind of zipping around. At least we're trying to zip around, you know? We gotta do what we can. Yes, I am indeed the vampire who's weak to garlic in ways that vampires aren't normally weak to garlic. Garlic is bait for me. Garlic is delicious. Garlic is perhaps like the best food out there, or at least the best like flavor additive for savory food. Why is the monument a dodo? Well, here's a fun fact actually about dodos specifically. Part of why dodos are extinct, and part of why the Galapagos tortoise nearly went extinct, and I believe a few other species of tortoise went extinct, is that, when you cook dodo, which was kind of unimpressive on its own, with tortoise fat, it was apparently absolutely fucking delicious. And that's how dodos went extinct, because they would do that with the dodos, and also they would just take turtles on boats with them, because the turtles would just hole up in their shell and stay alive for, like, forever, even without eating. So yes, fun fact. I'm sorry the ground tried to eat your shoe. I hope your shoe is okay. Just having epic rain. We're consenting idiots. Ah, yeah, like, it's like that one shit post I've seen of, like, kid who's allergic to peanuts eating a Reese's Pieces with, like, a fucking EpiPen on him. Just, you know, worth it. Instance battle. Yep, I know. I know. I've done an instance battle. So, just so you know, it's like a little, you gotta do a little solo instance battle. It's just you and a little combat thingy. That's it. It does sink your level down. It's part of everything.
I am the waves that bear. I am the winds
oh, thank God,
that
voice
guide.
acting.
I am the evening stars. I am the morning sky. I am born of the sea, and there shall I die.
By the way, all that is legible here. Eorzean is based off English, specifically, you know, the font we know of English, really. You're supposed the language, the typing. Latin alphabet? Is that what it would be called? The storm that is approaching. God, I need the chair. Sadly, that is a mod. And we're not supposed to talk about this when it comes to this game, but that does exist. Also, man, that's a funny face. I'm taking a screenshot of that. Oh, hello,
Thus reads
Ishtola.
the sailor's requiem, carved into yonder stone.
She's kind of the creator's favorite. Yeah, well, I'm trying not to kvetch too much. Let's keep going. So, damn, she does look pretty with the new graphics engine. Not for laws of sea, she would tear you apart with her bare hands. No, she can't.
Words well describe the manner in which the citizens of Limsa Lominsa live their lives.
I have the anti-sea bear circle around me. She cannot carve me apart with her bare hands. I will be fine. I don't know about you, everyone. You just gotta hold on the circle with me, yeah?
It is both a litany against misfortune for those out on the waves, and a prayer that the souls of those who perish on land might find their way back to the sea.
I do always love the alliteration in this game, though. Like, this game does still have, like, the best localization team.
Ah, you are the adventurer I've seen around Summerford Farms.
I will only fight you on that in terms of, like, I think her Stormblood look, or, well, her Heavensward look was really good. That, red and white robe that she gets is really sick. It just looks stylish. Sand Guardian already told Poseidon get bent. I love the version of that with the, Ruby and Sapphire. But I also have just a soft spot for Ruby and Sapphire.
I thought myself on the trail of the kidnappers, but it would seem I have missed my mark.
They have blue marks on their face, not scales, not chitin. Are you racially profiling me? It, this keeps happening. Is this gonna keep happening here in Limsa? Am I gonna just continue to get people asking me if I'm suspicious looking? Because I am here as, like, the only lizard in the area?
Or perhaps not.
Goobew! I
As
love
I
Goobews.
suspected, the etheric disturbance here is no natural occurrence.
Like, they have so many fucking
Nor is
teeth.
it a coincidence that the two of us should come here in search of those responsible for the disappearances, only to be attacked.
I love these guys. They're so freaky looking.
But who stands to benefit from the keeping of this secret? Oh, such thoughts must wait. Let us attend to the task at hand, unpleasant though it be.
I know what's happening is the thing, even though I haven't actually done the Limsa storyline. I know what's happening, damn it. I have a feeling. I've played this game too many times. Let's put the shield on me. Maybe he'll attack me instead. Let's find out. Without a doubt. Yes, I am playing an Aura. I think they're just cool looking. Plus, they also match the chitin going on, and I got a fat fuck tail to match with my shrimp tail. So, I've played Forever and haven't done Limsa because I've done Gridania and I've done Ul'dah, but I've not done Limsa. And my first Grand Company is gonna always be the same company. Kill Sea, Swallow All. Limsa is just my favorite, damn it. Like, Limsa is just a vibe. Limsa is an aesthetic. Like, my first character was, I started as a, not under thaumaturge, so, you know. That meant that I had to go play there. And then otherwise I played, like, I pretty much tried out every class is the thing. Because, you know, you can do that on every character. You can be all classes at once. The thing is, I did Limsa in 1.0. The 1.0 cutscene is way better than what they did for 2.0. Because you said you got to just see those power lines? Yeah. Getting to see Leviathan is sick as hell. Quit though. Time for flashbang. We're gonna get some hearing, some feeling, and some thinking, I think. Well, no, instead it's, we got the water crystal. Yeah, Hydalin's really good at casting flashbang. Okay, I was right. Ooh, the lighting on these cutscenes is so much nicer, though. The vibes are really, really good in these now. These used to look really doofy. Definitely wearing pants. Now these look really nice, like genuinely stunning. Mind you, it was very good back when it first came out. And then it's like the flaws came out of like, holy shit, the green filter on this game was bad. Now it's better.
Crystal Bearer.
Oh, the foreshadowing.
I am Hydaelyn, all made one. A light there once was that shone throughout this realm, yet it hath since grown dim.
Thing is, I do remember most of this cutscene, at least. It was just, I
And
remember when
as
it
it hath
happened.
faltered, So hath darkness risen up in its stead, presaging an end to life. For the sake of all, I beseech thee, deliver us from this fate.
I sure love getting to take my hand off the mouse for a moment at least. Still, this is
The
a
power
cool
to
cutscene.
banish the darkness dwelleth in the crystals of light. Journey forth and lay claim to them.
Oh god, there's some duties I actually have to check how much they've changed in terms of how bad they might be. This crystal is still difficult in terms of if people are stupid, you can't do it. Oh, fuck. I gotta check some of that. Still, thank you, Mommy Heidelin.
By thy deeds shall the crystals reveal themselves to thee.
Please don't flash maybe on the way out.
Only believe, for the light liveth in thy heart.
Ah, yes. The other heroes of light. Oh, this part's still a little goofy, but in a good way. It's a very genuine kind of goofy. Ah, man. I can't hate it, you know? It's like... Like I said, it's a very genuine sort of... It's a sincere cutscene.
Go now, my child, and shine thy light on
Ah!
all creation.
She tempered you now, just now, change my chudge schizo mine. That is an interesting idea that I've certainly considered before.
Awake again?
There's other stuff behind it though. I can't talk about what actually is happening here because I am muffin button, as one of my friends would say whenever spoiler topics come up and you can't answer anything. Just muffin button. Yes, Ishtola, I woke up from my funny nap.
The poor creature's fury was kindled with cruel forethought.
I actually don't mind playing Shadowbringers again when it comes, though. I
See
fucking
this
love
blade?
Shadowbringers.
I found it in the Gubu's back.
Goo-boo.
I have seen knives of this kind before. They are most commonly used for the cutting of rope.
So yeah, I was a pirate then.
It would appear our culprits are seafaring men of some persuasion. Piratical being the most probable.
Like,
In
this is
any
one of those
event,
games.
You seem much recovered from your sudden affliction.
Yeah, that's the thing is that the Ulda intro is kind of rough. This is pretty good so far.
I confess, I was rather taken aback when you collapsed at the very moment of our victory. Mayhap a surfeit of ether?
I got flashbanged, lady. I don't know what you expect. I got these headaches with the auras and stuff. They're called migraines. They suck.
I beg your pardon. A towering crystal. I'm sure I don't... Oh! Well, well. This has been a day of unexpected revelations.
Also, I don't remember if this is
I
the new
must
thing or the
continue
old
my
one.
investigation. In the meantime, I suggest you deliver this knife to your patron, along with a warning concerning the pirate's probable involvement
See,
in this murky business.
this one is such an interestingly
The
mysterious
days
start to
ahead promise
things.
little rest, I fear.
But also, Ulda is kind of just
May
genuinely a
our
shithole.
paths cross again, under the light of the crystal.
Which makes it very fitting that Ulda in the server I'm from was like the weirdo giant ERP bar spot. Yeah, very pretty though, like damn. Toasty Cream Puff, that is a fantastic name. Migraines put on the warrior like... No, do not put her on the tracker site. Do not put her on the egg site. She's a lizard, but no! Anyway, where was it I need to go for that hunting log? Where are those fuckheads? They're somewhere around here. I think they might be in those rocks. We could check that real quick, then we can teleport back to our objective, because that is much faster than walking. And I don't care about spending the money. My time is worth more than any bit of gil. Ah, here they are. Yeah, you know, we're level 8. We can handle this. just gotta beat the shit out of him. Maybe even beat the devil. Yeah. That's gonna be more of my catchphrase once I get, what's its name? Pictomancer? Yeah, we're gonna beat the devil out of things with that. I actually can't wait to try Pictomancer. Like, Pictomancer is gonna be interesting. So, yeah, like, when you start playing normally, you're very poor. But funny enough, as Molfian from chat here popped on and gave me like 1,000,000 gil, which once you get started making game money in this game, 1,000,000 is not much. Like, crafting, okay, there's not many good money things in this game. The economy is very player driven, so money just flows and flows. And once you get into crafting, you can make a fuck ton of money. Specifically, like, furniture money is one of those things. There's also, like, general raid money. Food is one thing also, because they always need food. You're always going to need to make food, because food is needed with every raid. But furniture and housing was how I made my fortune before. I have, like, I think I got, like, 10 mil on my main. I'm glad I see you safe returned. You guys are all gabbing about hearing what sounded like all the 7 hells breaking loose near the grotto, and I feared you'd sent you to your death. You're in the middle of that commotion. It yields something of interest. I hate to think you risk your life or not. Merchanting is... Yeah, merchanting is fun in this game. I'm going to guess Solar might be one of you here. As I go back into a cutscene, I'm sorry, this game is full of them. Faithful back to the creature, you still at the cave, eh? I agree that such a knight would be part of a seafaring man's kit. Sorry, I think these ruffians are pirates, come to lure my farmhands back to plunder. Chances are they didn't take kindly to the appearance on the doorstep and set a mangubu on us. And their heads haven't ached in the numbers of late. I best warn the lads and lasses in my employ to be on guard against their schemes. I scoot my camera down a little. You met someone else in the grotto? A woman with strange contraption? Ah, Ishtola. That is, by the way, how her name is pronounced. Ishtola. Shtola is actually her actual name. The Y there is her clan. She's from the Y clan. It's a specific animal. I don't remember which kind it is. So yeah, that's how Mikote is her name. Because every single race has naming lore. There's a lot of lore in this game, and that's probably why I got so much in the roleplay. Man limps her for a good while now. Her studies of the ether also often bring her out to Summonford. Presence of the grotto is hardly unusual. Odd-looking lass like Ramp, she's not the kind to associate with kidnappers. You may take my word for it. Her trust should be lacking as the Yeomanite have yet to wholly relinquish their pirate past. The temptation to return to the free and easy life of a buccaneer may prove too strong to resist. Yeah, my thanks, Kigo. If you weren't for your efforts of sovereign adventurers like you, this farm would be in worse state than it is. Just you keep on lending your talents to need, eh? I'll bring Limp to the brighter future she deserves. Because that's the thing. I could have just joined this game as Athia Tepes. But because I did my research on this game forever ago, I made sure that my name was fitting, well, lore. Wait, I misspelled point. It's that kind of night. Yes, I'm going to assume that is one of you here, everyone. I only get to do a moment of that before I have to continue into the MSQ hell of cutscenes and cutscenes and cutscenes and cutscenes. Because seriously, the cutscenes never end, everyone. Oh my god, the game does give you 3 fucking Fantasias. Why does it give so many Fantasias? I don't know. Oh. Parrot hands are nowhere to be found. Sea Sloth Severn is a lot. Never around when work's to be done. So hire you for the sake of getting things done. Perhaps the aliens would never learn. Run them up and let them know that Stalwart would like a word, and don't take no for an answer. Yep. I have to go get to a yappin'. A yappin'. So, part of it is taking the game in chunks really helps with things. Like, part of it is also, like, there's a lot of cutscenes where there's just no voice acting, which can be kind of annoying. If there's voice acting, it's not so bad. Because, you know, then you've got the audio, then usually the camera works a little more interesting, but if it's just clicking through cutscenes of just people standing there yapping, I start to get bored, and that says something. Make us feel stupid being able to hit to buy another. Look at it. Hands full lifting his mug. You know, I wagered my last kill and never guessed what I'm drinking. Let's go swill wine. It might be worth a day of doing Stelmern's chores if it would afford me a taste of proper grog. Why do I have mail? I have to go check a mail Moogle after this. Let's go find things. Speaking of power lines, if you hop on and head over to Limsa, I will try and, like, add you as a friend. Or you can also hit me with a /tell, and we can do that? Because I know we have to set that up. Also, God, I love the interiors of this game. I love that they're a thing. Because, like, damn. Look at this. This is part of also why there's so much roleplay. There's so much prime space around to roleplay in the world. I decided to buy the game. I played it back in 1.0 out of curiosity's sake, and back then I had like a full big group of MMO playing buddies. So was I, or was I? Oh, we're supposed to work an empty stomach. Go on, have a guess what I had for breakfast. I know, it's my breath. It probably smells like as wooden as the food tasted. I know why you're here. It's just soon to get real food in me, but I ain't one to reject the summons from a captain. So yeah, in a few hours we can do that. Because, like, this game, it was like the top thing as 1.0. We were very excited. And then 1.0 was kind of ass. Like, there's a lot of cool things about 1.0. But it was so bad they reset the game entirely, universe-wise. Hey there, Neospig. Welcome in. What you doing, you lazy fuckhead? Axes removed for splitting skulls, not stumps. You know what I did in my sailing days? Skirmishing? You bet your bosom I did last. Hi, those were the days. I reckon I'd have to be satisfied taking my axe to the trees. Yeah, come on, get to work, fuckhead. I hate how I'm having to do this. Like, you're a level 1 adventurer. You got the shittiest busy work ever, even as a level 9 adventurer. And that's where we're at right now. Hello, you lazy fuck. Someone sent you. What do you reckon I say to that? Yeah, I'm right. Didn't I was taking gruff yet for any gorilla for gardeners. I suppose I could see what he wants to get me off my back. Then we go up there for one last pirate. Or over that way, down southish, across the bridge. God, I miss having a mount. I hate being a flightless peasant who's running around everywhere. And this is why we are speed getting things, everyone, because, like, I gotta catch up a little. Hi, I'm Severin. You're the old man's errand girl now. Oh, my dear old captain, otherwise britches. I'll be along. So we're clear, I don't care for landlubbers. Go find the chocobo you rode on and ride on out. Ah, Limsa. Limsa is certainly, like, peak riding. My little chocobo is a goal for real. Yes, you do get a chocobo eventually, like level 30. Also, hi, Sable. But it takes a bit to get there. And oh my god, I'm feeling the lack of a mount right now. Oh. You get so spoiled having a mount and also having flight as you play this game later on. Didn't even impress last. All but 7 are accounted for. No fault of yours he swarmed out. I've let that worm wiggle through my fingers more times than I can count. Rest assured, next time I see him, I'll put him squarely in it where all such worms belong. Based? He's gonna go down there with Sharona's shoe, then. Second orange is one. Read the checkpoint. You can trust there are others. Until now, I have no choice for Alan Charlatan Severin, even though I'm full aware he's been doing shady heap deals behind my back. Proper training with goblins. Wouldn't be the least surprised if it happened right now. Not a Belgo, sack of oranges vanishes as it's Severin. All you find and confront the bastard when we kick on. We're going to fish food. I doubt anything that comes from his mouth. Ah, yes. This is one of those fun quest objectives, by the way. There are some quests where you don't really have to do much. Because, you know, most of the time, a lot of quests are just you and a person talk to them, or you kill something. sometimes you just have to say something in chat or do the right emote on a character, and that completes the quest. And it usually is pretty funny. I'll say, getting to admire the new 6.0 graphics here in Limsa is pretty nice, though. Like, damn. This game is now very pretty. Like, it was pretty before. But this new grass is really damn nice looking. I guess the goblins. I love the goblins in this game. They have a very, very entertaining way to talk. You'll get to see that later. Like, they yap in a very ridiculous way. Okay, so let's first of all, we talk to him. His mirror was set on top of that wall to his night in Lim's company tomorrow. Oh, is it time for some MMO grind? Not MMO. It's time for some gacha grinding. Bloody hells, I'm up the strait without a paddle. Well, now we gotta do the right emote, where we just go give him the doubt, give him the point, the finger. What now? Saffron sent you for the oranges, huh? So burger nose time. Oh, what does it matter anyway? Listen, you're one of those old goody adventure types, right? Go rescue mates from the devil-dealing goblins, just over yonder by the bonfire. I think we have to krill these guys, everyone. Evening grinding? Ah. Honestly, I have not touched a gacha game in a long time. Ah yes, another skill you learn eventually in this game is called slide casting. At a certain point of like 2/3 on your cast bar for spells, you can start moving again, which is very important for raids. He flew out of here, he's told down the river. Actually, I got a little sippy of gamer subs right here from earlier. Oh, you one. Would have gotten away for it myself and not for someone shoving me aside. I opened up one of my sample packs here. This is BBL, Blueberry Lemonade. It has a caked up blueberry on the front of it, so you know, the memes make themselves. It's pretty good. A little more sour than normal, because like, I add creatine to my gamer subs. BBL Drizzy, yeah, exactly. BBL Drizzy, but BBL Lemmy? If you hadn't come, my dodo would have been cooked. Cooked dodo. Honestly, I'm with that guy. A roast bird sounds pretty nice. God, I should see what the price of another duckling would be soon to roast, because duckling is delicious. The shrimp stand dancing to BBL Drizzy is certainly a moment there. I don't know if this year's Wolf Night is going to be a wave fight or just a boss fight like last one, or if that's going to be spend ink modules. I don't know what any of that means because I have not actually played that. Alright, so I do want to play the Project Moon game sometime, but I want to start from the beginning. I do want to try Lobco. I do want to try Raw Library Ruina. Particularly, I'm interested in them because I do really love Millie's discography. I got into her from watching Goblin Slayer forever ago. Save me, mates, and for that I owe you. Suppose I'd be ashamed I couldn't clean up my own mess. But a pirate knows no shame. I have no qualms about going in back on my word. Give me a sec, as I like to cut your jib. Take it to Osine and send him my regards. Pardon, my cat just asked for play on the play button, and I had to turn over and answer her. But not right now, darling. Okay, so we got these Ernch. We gotta go deliver the Ernch over. But yes, I do want to play Limbus Company at some point, probably. Because I also hear that's like one of the more fair gachapon in that regard. Ah, man. Still though, I've kind of avoided gacha games. Part of that is I'd be interested in playing GFL too, but the gameplay is actually too boring. Elvis Small Pants, that's all one name. Like, it's way too boring of gameplay now. All your characters are way too easy to use for stuff. And B, they haven't added my wife to the game yet. What have we here? A delivery from somewhere far, and it's scheduled. Huh, there's a first for every time for everything. Bring that back. Packed chock full of juicy, ripe Lanoshan oranges. Ah, damn. Honestly, I have some blood oranges in the fridge. I might go have one of those when I'm, like, done with stream. That could be a good, like, snack before bed. I say before bed, but, you know, like, do that, then wait. Here's the thing. Do that, wait 30 minutes, brush my teeth after, obviously. Quenchy. Oh, look at that. Not a single one missing either. Nothing's not here, those bagmen. I don't miss them, bit. Stalwern's payment in full. With you, I can trust it'll reach him. Oh yay, we're a trustworthy adventurer. We're little goody-goody two-shoes. We're the goodiest of goody two-shoes now. Look at us. Alright, let's teleport here. Sable. Ah, tracking might be... There we go. Hi, Sable! She has hopped up here again. What a goofy little giver. Literally the entire couple cantos with just base identities. Spending the free currency, we'll just do it around every corner for it. Literally pull, make getting through things easier. Dooga Luga! Awooga! That is a name! Little goody two-shoes. Why slap? Still, if it's a, like, fair game, that's good. If it's more of, like, you can take money, spend money on it, and it feels like you're actually supporting the devs and they're not just hungry. Shop smart. Shop S-smart. Man, I feel so bad about Bruce Campbell. I'm a huge Evil Dead fan. Sadly, he has the type of cancer that is treatable but not curable, apparently. I knew it was coming because something was probably gonna come because he's getting old, like... Damn. Well, that's a shame. My idea is I can still get my shit punched in. From what I hear, the game is, like, hard. Because they have a boner for making those games hard as fuck. Back in one piece, that's a relief. How do you fare, kick on? Money. I got paid. This is what I'm aiming for. Looks like it's all his own, all right. I'd be telling you false if I claimed I hadn't held out for more hope for Severin. Look, skimming off the top of the all short and all in favor of those god's-forsaken goblins. Find yourself around that two-guild sheet. If he leave his own mates for dead, there's no one telling what he'd do to you. He sounds like a dick. Oh, no. Oh, it's time for this. Time for this fit, everyone. Oh, this is like the worst looking in the game. Oh, yeah, there we go. Ooh, we are now a fucking potato sack here. Look at that. Okay, cool. We got actions. Shit. I need to... okay, no, hold on. System config? Maybe. No, it's character config. I need to reset some hotbar stuff, like, now. Oh, we need to do some UI adjusting. Oh, I hate this. Alright, so first of all, putting these here. For what? I don't know. Probably gonna be any kind of, like, assorted stuff. Cool. Ether flow. Over here. Please. Same for trans. You guys are going over here. In places I can actually see them. You know? Yeah, there we go. That fits kind of nicely there. So let's save that. Close that. Cool. So first thing in the UI, a little better. Secondarily. System config. No, it's character. Right, what am I doing? Because we need to do just a little more stuff here. Because I need to... I don't like how this feels. It doesn't feel right. Trying to remember how to fix these. Customization for weapon sheet. No. What are we doing? Control settings. There we go. No, maybe. I have mouse buttons, is what I'm trying to say here, everyone. Ugh, not gamepad mode. Disgusting. This game is apparently quite playable on a controller. Sweet level season 2. Identity can get you can't find me on useless because fuck's too paralyzed. I see. I like your funny words type moon playing, man. I'm sorry to say it like that, but I really have not tried any of them. Player controller felt pretty good. That's what I've heard. I'd almost consider it. Where is the setting to, like, adjust these? Because the way I had it before was this was normal, this was control, this was shift, and all this side was set on mouse buttons. Because, like, I had middle mouse, forward, backward mouse buttons, but... how do I do that again? How do I do that again? Because, yeah. Let's try this. HUD layout, maybe? No, this isn't it. Oh, I don't need element size. Like, mind you, the way you can adjust everything for your HUD is fucking fantastic in this game. Just trying to remember how to do things. There we go. Keybind is its own separate thing. Alright, so... let's fix this. Mind you, those don't usually get used too much. Because they're a little hard to reach. Usually this side is like where I start actually clicking stuff alongside the mouse buttons. Yeah. I'm starting to remember this shit. Okay. So you go over here. Energy drain's very important. Sleep, not so much. Fester's interesting. Okay. Alright, I'm beginning to remember this shit. Carbuncle just sits somewhere else because it just gets used the whole time. Return is going to go over here. Same for teleport. These just get on every hotbar, so they get to skip over here. Now, Addle is useful. Addle's actually, like, genuinely useful in raids. Lower level stuff, it's not super useful. But the lowering the damage dealt is pretty useful later on. It's still kind of useful here, but it's, like, pretty vital in actual raids. I have never actually seen Sleep actually used in a good way. So, okay, I think I know how I'm gonna do this. Cause, like... okay. I also had this set up for healing, like I said, so I'm just trying to remember what I did before. Yeah, so let's do that. Then we'll have middle mouse here. No, middle mouse is set to that, right? So, okay. And then we do... and then for that again, we'll do this. Okay, cool. And that's on there. Hopefully that's all working. We'll find out in a second. Alright, we gotta go yap this fellow. Final yap C14. Fertile soil. How am I going to get you fertile soil, buddy? I'm a wizard. I do books and shit. Are you expecting to do a land survey? Are you expecting to be the other type of nerd? Wrong type of doctor. Oh, cutscenes or not cutscenes. No, cutscenes would be enjoyable. Ads are not enjoyable. Most ads aren't funny. Ads are happening. I'll wait for the ads to finish up before I continue here. I should actually make this the perfect point to start messing with my controls. Unironically, I'm kind of excited to get back into PvP of all things, if only because PvP is actually kind of lit in this game. So, the bad thing about 14, in my opinion, is that there's been a lot of flattening with how the classes work together, or work individually with each other. It's not like that in PvP. In PvP, they let the classes all do their own shit. Oh, ads are over. Welcome back, everyone. If you're having a chill day, I had to pull a 12-hour shift. Ooh, that's rough, buddy. I've had a pretty good day. I hope that you can get to rest after that. But yeah, I really do want to do the PvP when it's back. Plus, at this rate, the crops will never be ready for harvest. Black Lounge is the big center stock storing. Oh no, am I having to go over to Orchard? Rothweeda. Yeah, sure. I will talk to this random lady. I like blah blah over there. That is a fantastic name. Ah, yes. Whoa, be AI gambling ads funny. Oh, that's disgusting. Like, earlier when I was out, I saw, like, AI Master Roshi looking dude for a gambling ad for like a casino. There's so much AI ads out there. It's pretty fucking gross. It's mostly it's not just this AI. It's AI gambling. Just the gambling everywhere. It's just all compiling to get worse and worse, everyone. That Gurkhan's got a head couch. Do you think he's been fetching him any black loam? You better pinch some from the cookpot there. Be my guest. Just be mind you don't get trampled by the orcs that dwell there. 3 bushels worth. Take black loam to Pefrewell? What the fuck is that name, everyone? Like, everyone, can you see this shit? Pfrewahwl. Penguin. Pardon, that's a reference not many of you will get. It's a stupid video that I love. Yeah, fucking... Freewall? Okay, Freeball. You're just gonna be called Freeball, buddy. I'm sorry. Until there's rest. You'll know what to do. Well, now we have to go... steal some soil. Sure, where is that at? Cookpot, I said. Over here. Oh. So small for me. I'm sorry. Soil. Look, soil is putting it generously. We're stealing it from an area that's full of cows, because Aurochs. We're having to go steal... We're having to go find, you know, get compost. Manure. And there's a fate going on over here. What is the fate going on over here is my question. Oh, that's a problem. Well, we'll deal with this first. This thing is actually gonna aggro on us, I think. Yes, it will. Well, I guess... Oh, I see. I set it up wrong, I think. Well, we're just gonna soul this fate then, everyone. Because no one else is here. The things we do for doo-doo, apparently. I'm gonna heal myself. Guess what I can do. I don't think we're gonna win this one. We're gonna try. Oh, let's get this guy down real quick. This is some post-pounding gameplay, everyone. As we fight cows. See, I set those up wrong. I'll have to fix that. Yep, Hero Light is starting really small here. Alright, I see that I messed up my hotkeys. I'll fix that when I'm done killing this thing. Hopefully this is not too hard. Come on. Could have slide cast that, but you know, we win some, we lose some. Cool. Soul of Fate. And you're still acting up, huh? Buddy, you are acting unwise. I will turn you into a fucking steak. You will be my ribeye for the night. There we go. Now that is done. Let's get this over here. Because we got a 1. Two. Hey, Zin! Welcome in! Let me get you a shout out in just a second. Yes, hello there! Hope you've had a good day yourself. Oh. Yeah. Let me get you a shout out in just a second. We just had to go steal some soil from some cows because we are a babby adventurer of light here. We're simply doing our best. Let me actually no, I can tell. No, I'm just gonna send myself running real quick. Let's go over here. We'll be fine. I don't think there's too many enemies here. There we go. Yeah, it's just these guys. We're good. Stealing from people is one thing, but stealing from cows... I'm stealing their soil. What are the cows gonna do with it? They're not gonna cultivate grass on soil. They're not that smart. They don't even have cow tools to fight me with. But yeah, what were you streaming tonight? Because, well, as you can see here, we're doing starter Final Fantasy XIV stuff still. Just trying to get through being a babby warrior of light. Yeah, I know, but these guys don't. They don't have tools. These cows are kind of wimpy. Kind of shrimpy, even. Not even, like, shrimpy powerful like me. They're shrimpy weak. Shrimply unbelievable, even by that regard. Yes, hope you've had a good day. How was your stream? Weeds of weather and die in this desolate dirt. Hello there, free ball, because I cannot pronounce that name. Oh yeah, the Dice Balatro with Menhera girl. Is that game fun? I was considering picking it up. Fight the floor with her, taking the casino lads and make it big. I believe in you. I believe you can do it. Quite literally a steaming sack of shite. I told you I'd be one. We stole manure from the cows. This is the kind of adventure we are right now. And Black Plum ought to change all that. I haven't seen it in weeks. Black Plum's not for the weak of will, nor the weak of stomachs, eh? Don't make your account real mentioned the Black Plum comes from. Like did beat one run, couldn't play anymore because I had to go to the grocery store. Ah, damn. Well, I might have to pick it up then if it's a fun one, because I do like those kinds of games. Algon Ma woes. Do you like my tweet about bro? I'm gonna week without. Oh my god, 1 week with Algon Ma. That is a miserable time. Algon Ma-less behavior right here. I wish you the best of luck finding some. Yeah, because going without it is just a shame. All those who misled you about that. When was it you have to plot the Black Plum? We can expect a bountiful harvest as a result. I'm glad that the poop is useful. Well, let's equip that. Got... No, we already have bracelets? Yes, we do have bracelets, apparently. Okay, sure. Let me get a sip of your water. Well, good luck at the grocery store, because Raid and Run is that kind of thing. So, I hope that you can get your Laogan Ma, because going without that is a very sad time. Roguelite game mode that unlocks after you beat the story mode. I only compare it to Balatro because that's where a lot of them get compared to, because a lot of them... There were Slay the Spire clones for a while, and now we're getting Balatro clones, which are interesting so far. Shrimply gonna lose your mind. Shrimply unbelievable. It's impossible. I hope that you can find some. Careful. Fucking Freeball needs stolen farm tools recovered. Pirates, tilling, only killing, stealing, or shoveling several amount of forge and axes. Yep. Bind the hand that feeds them. Curse and obedience. Well. Time to go beat the shit out of pirates. Yeah, I'll shrimple it off. Oh, the Gulbu, he is just vibing here. He does not have an ass on him. He is not cake. No, he's got a little bit of cake. Sorry-looking guy. So let's deal with these guys. Alright, we need to fix that. Give me a second. So, not far. What the ba? Control 0. There we go. There we go. Okay, that's fixed. I'll give your sanctily Hank kill. Honestly, if I slap one and it says blah, I'd believe it. He just does the full blah. But how are you doing, Ismolthian? We are doing the Babby quests. Because we are still Babby Adventurer Clock. Eventually that'll change, but not yet. We'll get there soon, everyone. We will soon be back instead of it's so shrimp over. And the sea dogs are trying to steal, and there's 99 harvest. Tools. Without tools like these, the tillers who frequent Tiller's Rest would have a hard time tilling. Ah, man. Alright, taking a break from Minecraft, so I'm gonna crash out. How would Minecraft make someone crash out? I actually would like to be informed on this, as someone who hasn't played Minecraft in forever. Service condition, which will be more than we saved Severin when we got his hands on him. That wretch lately had a role in the theft. So I had to meet the pirates in secret, I did. Couldn't care less the wastrel wouldn't work. When he consorts with Cutpurse to take our tools away, he's crossed the line. Say we're not to know what sort of scallywag he's dealing with. Take word to him, would you? Sure. I can teleport there. I'm not fucking walking. I'm too good for walking, is all I can say. As much as I do enjoy wandering around the maps here. Season 3, my servants fighting me tooth and nail to fucking work. Oh! Ooh, yeah, server troubles would do that. Server troubles are exactly that kind of thing. Pirates making off with our tools. Greenwald did well not to take matters into his own hands. Last thing he needs blood on my crops. I'm gonna get him take us for fools. Treachery won't go unpunished. Let's take... no, actually, we'll take the bronze pieces because we gotta go back and do his last quest later. Dust book will come later. Pick you last. Yet, what I ask you goes beyond what I ask for. You hear my plea all the same? Sure. Cutscene time. Cutscenes o'clock. Eases my mind to have your ear. You're not familiar with the scoundrel Severin by now. Scheming escape Grace is at it again. Since that letter came for him, he's been skulking around in that manner he does when he's up to no good. RL Craft fact. I've never messed with RL Craft. Still, I'll keep that in mind if I ever do touch Minecraft again. Having flashbacks, and by that I mean PTSD flashbacks. Is it cause we're doing 2.0 again? I'm trying to zip through it. I'm trying to give everyone, you know, enough of things. But we are going at a pace, a brisk pace. Rogues and butter off and nary a word to anyone. Customer's insolence, something helps me this is different, exactly damn, and the last I had words with him, he didn't look to find so much as hunted. Gone looking for trouble and found more than he wanted. Not too sorry, hide down, drag it back here before it's too late. I don't think we're doing it before it's too late. Grateful the cur bites me at every chance it gets. Can't kind of bring himself to cut him loose. Suppose he reminds me of my younger self. I said, rather he didn't come to a sticky end. It's rad to find him Greenweed at the Aetheryte. Last one to see him. Where he wishes he was headed. Hey there, Joseph. Welcome in. You haven't missed too much. This storyline has been, we went to a farm, and one of the farm hands here has been, like, stealing shit and is now in trouble, possibly. Delivery Moogle. Cool. I need my mounts. Now I have my cool, like... I have my cool account-wide multi-mounts, but I can't use them yet. I even have, like, one of my favorite ones here. which I can't use yet because I'm not the level yet. This does mean I could help Kiara get around once I get them set up. Because, oh man, Cruise Chaser is pretty cool. Well, what do you want, Green Leader? Little RPG quest. Yeah, 1.0 is rough. 1.0 is a lot of generic. And then it starts getting interesting, even though it really does. It's just that the start of the game is rough, which is why we're doing a little zip stopping around. As to the gates escaped my notice. Browser's rabble set out for Woad Whisper Canyon not long ago, singing about drinking themselves stupider. Cheeky sods they should join. Shrivel up, then sip whatever they had picked with their brains. That idle swine, be sure to give him a cuff around the ear for me, will you? Sure. Because, yeah, we are the fair babby adventurer here. Building an exercise machine me and my brother bought. Honestly, sometimes it's like that. Sometimes you just get some of that exercise done the weirdest ways. Like cardio. Cardio can be gotten in so many weird ways. Testing it a bit. Ah, that would do it. I have an air bike here. Also known as the Devil's Tricycle for a reason. That reason being that, like, it gets harder the more you work at it. Oh my god, I just wanted to get through this part of MSQ. Partially because, like, look at this fucking potato sack we're stuck in. Oh man, I can't wait to get to the point where I can actually wear glamours, first of all, and actually start doing things that are stylish. But until then, we're stuck in the sack. Okay, so they're, like, down here. Can I? No, I cannot. There is no shortcut here. We have to go down the stairs. That's fine. 45 kilograms like a breeze. Biceps and leg kit my behind, though. Ooh, doing some isolation stuff. The dirty, deceitful, downright dastardly deeds that slippery bastards done. Claiming to take the lads out for a drink. Only the lads get straight in the bloody trap. Don't get no lower than that. I can stay step ahead of Severance, always ready, but the others weren't so lucky. You gotta help them. I know what's happening here is all I can say. We gotta go back up the stairs. Oh, man. Pacing on these does get better. No, wait, no. Is it down there? It is down there. I was wrong. No, I can't skip down there. Ugh. But yeah, Euboa, I feel you on the flashbacks here. Mostly, I actually hadn't done the Limsa MSQ stuff, so it's kind of interesting. I honestly like it more than the Ul'dah one, just a bit. But I am still trying to go at a brisk pace through it, because it's still kind of boring. In my opinion. Okay. Here we are at the breadcrumb of dudes, it looks like. Yep, it is a breadcrumb trail. Max may as well in a white flag for all the good it did. Hope you fare better. The sorry bastards in there are done for. Bit of a shame it just goes up to 45. It costs 350, so can't complain. Honestly, I actually do have like a set of variable hand weights that are normally very expensive that I got for like 150 because Craigslist. Is this one of those like variable weights that you can like switch things around on? Tattooed man. Oh god, I think we're getting into the wrong locker room, buddy. Cause look at that guy over there and what he's wearing. This is some gachi-moochi bullshit over there. Gonna send this mess, but I don't want to let him give his life for us. Sooner bow to a fish back than be that conniving bastard dead to arms. Well, I know what's happening here. Craig's ad again with the weirdest bargains. Hell yeah, you can find some really cool shit on there. You also find some weird shit. True knave, you bade straight from yourself, Severin. Try to overlook the matter of the desertion on the condition that he provides suitable replacements. That was the agreement. This change of heart leaves you in debt. Your debt to us unpaid. You are they who betray the Serpent Reavers twice. You'll not do so a third time. Damn, this dude's got some, like, certified baddies with him. Cowering behind your protector will only delay the inevitable. Honorless wretch. Your life is all you have left. Worthless that be, we shall take it. How about no? Ooh, the spooky. The spooky. Oh, mournful voice of creation, grant ye this humble soul as a stone of soul, that it may wake to life. Straight goleming it. And by it I mean the rock. That's okay. If it's a rock lobster, I am a shrimp. I can handle this. Crustacean on crustacean violence. Honestly, you're not wrong with the vibes on that guy in comparing it to Kingdom Hearts. Well, guess what? Time to DDR, everyone. You gotta dodge things. So that's how this combat works. You see the ouch on the ground, and you dodge it. Phenomenal. Groundbreaking. I mean, especially this guy, you know, he's made of rock. He's totally groundbreaking. Has the golem been so poorly tested? My dude, he's a level 10. I don't know what you're expecting here. Alright. Shift status slapped. Let's keep going with this cutscene. Dodge, damage, repeat. Exactly. That the golem could be vanquished. That woman is no ordinary adventurer. Buddy, the level cap's 100. I don't know what you're talking about. Insert the disappear sound effect. Yeah, it kind of does have old Warhammer, just a little, with the cone zoning and stuff. Oh man, I'm really excited to actually get the later stuff, because the battles get really cool. The snakes are out of the way. I'm glad he did not have a chance to sink his fangs more deeply into you. Yeah, Stolen. Ah, no, the migraines. Ah, the flashbang. No. Ah, sip. You see another cutscene, but when was this? These pirates do not belong to any known limbs of factions. Then who do they serve? The Beast Tribes? Surely not. Speaking of migraines, how are you recovering from Freeman? So, I actually... I think I have my Irish blood think on that. I did not have a hangover or anything after that. No hangover. I just slept a lot. But, like, I didn't sleep in an insane amount. But yeah, I slept in, I woke up, and I was just fine. It's just like, I tanked it. Mind you, I've never actually had a hangover in my life, even when I had, like, lots of alcohol before. Ugh. I've gotten sick from alcohol, but I've never, again, just never. Find the guy that fucked up your face. Not yet. We haven't yet. Instead, we got stuck in the mountains of Skyrim, because I started going insane at some point. Alcohol debuff myself. Oof. I'm sorry. I have one for tolerance, but I've somehow just... It doesn't affect me too bad later. Assuming that their appearance coincides all too neatly with the recent surge in Sahagin cold activity. Something is afoot. The question is, what? We got it out of the mountain, is the thing. We got to a building in the mountain. And that's where I said, no, that's it for the night, because I was also out of soju at that point. I think there's not too much left of the game. I don't know if I'm gonna... Well, no, we're probably gonna keep it the count next time. I don't know if I'm gonna... It might not be soju next time. I'll see how I feel about things. I'll look through my liquor cabinet and make a decision. I might just mix some nicer drinks and just chill, because there's only so much left of it now, because apparently that was like the final third of the game is where I'm starting at. So maybe it won't be too long of a stream of the terrors. Blacked out from a company Christmas party. Oh. As long as you didn't get in trouble. Maybe the tribes are planning to summon their primals. 12 help us if you should prove so. Limsa would be hard-pressed to keep a single primal at bay, let alone two, but all's yet speculation. I must needs find evidence. Legit one-shot, strong shot of liquor gets me drunk, and my rarely protected gummies I need 5 mil and I'm gone. Gummies, 5 is okay for me. Honestly, I mostly do the drinks, and those do me pretty well. I think it helps me that the gummies I have are yuzu flavor, and they actually do a great job of hiding the flavor, because yuzu is already naturally bitter. Seas continue to rise. While the lesser moon continues to fall. Oh, we are way far back in time on this cutscene. Trapped in the Arctic by SCP-2764. Look, I think an SCP would be a nicer fate than that piece of shit game. That is like total Kusoge. Bottle of classic cognac. Nice. Last time I really enjoyed cognac was actually in a chocolate. So this, oh god, I don't want to spoil the game for people too much. But the Echo is a very interesting thing, and they'll explain it soon. Ilm by ilm, the world becomes ever more unlike itself. Says Louis Waugh foretold. The of chaos has rendered the laws of nature mutable, blurring the boundary between the material and ethereal planes. Little now stands between us and primals. Yes, this is the past. We're seeing, like, a flashback. Her flashback. We are not here yet. Though time is be against us, hope shall ever be on our side. Never did the creed of Charlotte ring more true. The Echo is actually part of what I did with my whole detective character. Yeah, pre-2.0. This is like 1.0 timeline. Never did I dream I possessed the means to see ether. Yeah, that's funny, Ishtola. Never would you expect to have the means to see ether, Ishtola. Yet now that I do, I begin to take it for granted. How swiftly do the wonders of Charlian seem commonplace. There you go. Have you come for the festivities? Today the Maelstrom officially makes the Great Hole in the Sea its training ground. Join in the celebrations. Yeah. Limsa has an interesting storyline, actually, with how it's presented and stuff. Oh, the ether site thing is so silly. Yeah, what Ismoltian says there is right. 1.0 was the first run of the game was so fucking bad that that funny thing we just saw in the sky fell down and nuked the world so they can reinvent it for this version of the game. Wait, a disturbance in the etheric flow. Whence does it emanate? Seasong Grotto, perhaps? And that's the thing, like, it was rough. It was bad. There were some good parts to it, but honestly, when this cutscene's over, I gotta take a second to show you guys how bad it was at times. Alright, migraine over. Let's talk. What have we here? Can you walk? Oh, fuck, we screwed up. Time to blow it up. Exactly. Yeah, specifically, you say that 5,000 polys. It's enough polys for a character in, like, a flower pot. And that was, like, everything. So first of all, the graphic fidelity, it looked nice. There was, like, some momentum to your characters moving and stuff. All the stuff on your belt wiggled. It looked cool. It ran like absolute garbage. And that's the thing, is, like, it looked really good at times. It had a certain vibe to it, but it wasn't a good game. 'Tis I. Regrettably no, he eluded me. Understood. I will inform the Commodore. Also, man, seeing 2.0-ish Stola with the new graphics is kind of surprising, honestly. And yeah, the 1.0 cutscenes were like, damn, they were cool. I remember still Ishtola doing flips and shit in those cutscenes. And now she's kind of just here. Not some of your exertions. Are you suitably recovered? Severin has apprised me of all that transpired. His account shed some light upon how you came to be attacked by a golem of all things. Let's fucking go. Oh, I was able to help you get the rare. I'm glad I was a good catalyst for that. That's in Zero has like been one of those games I've thought about playing just because like the character designs are really fucking cool. I actually do like how simple, but like they're deep but simple versus like over detailed compared to most gacha game designs is how I describe them. I like a lot of the designs. Golem is a mindless automaton, and hard to save when commanded but to be otherwise. Common pirates have not hoped to control such things, so arcane are its workings. Some of these tattooed wretches are no common to pirates. They're the minions of Sahag. As for their purpose, well, I shall get to the bottom of it. And honestly, if I do that, I might try and make a design for it, for giggles, for like at least the thumbnail, because you know, a shrimp therian doesn't sound out of place, funny enough. But yeah, I really love the designs in that game. Yeah, it's like, they took a really good influence from street fashion, and like I said, the designs are deep, but not complex. And that's where I think they really win compared to some gacha games. At least they used to. They kind of fell back a little with some of the designs they were doing, but with the booty short apocalypse, really, so to speak. First, I must escort Severin back to his place of employment. I dare say Stone will be wondering what has become of him. And you too, for that matter. I will bear word of him for your preservation. I'm certain he would like to thank you personally. Please pay the man a visit. Sure, Stola. Ah, he told me of you. Chance he did not tell you of me. My name is Stola. I am a naturalist of sorts, surveying the ether in the hope that I might offer up some clue to our predicament. I'd say I'd owe you my life, but that don't cover it. Were you, my friends would be dead and all. His attack can never repay. Not making things worse by running away. Take me to some river farms and I'll face the consequences. Well, good. You have learned your lesson, dumbass. There's reasons I can't fathom, you see. Forgive me. Mayhaps we shall have a chance at speaking and I marshaled my thoughts. I do love how she talks, though. Until our paths next cross. Farewell. Like, she's probably formal Japanese in the original, but the way they actually do lean a little almost into some Middle English instead of like Old English is kind of neat. Yeah, I know the ether flow gauges. Shut up, tutorials. I gave some of them on because it has been a little since I played. For a while. Pulled her loss and got her weapon. Nice! Ah, man. I still gotta say, the only reason I'm ever gonna play GFL is if they actually put Walrod in as a playable character. Because that's the thing. That's my wife. I'm not one of those people who, like, plays a game and finds a new wife every time. She's in the game. She's just not a playable character. And also, hold on. I did mention I have to show everyone something here. Let me go over to Google real quick. You guys need to see the horror. Alright. There were a lot of problems with Final Fantasy 1.0. I think one of the worst of them is gonna be right here. No, hold on. Let's see if I can just... Yes, I'm dragging this in. Oh, that's a little messy. Hold on, let me pull it out. So, this is what the forest map used to be, everyone. Look at this bullshit. Let's move that here. There we go. Like, Exhibit A of this game needing to be redone. Look at this fucking maze. It just... Oh. Like, look at that. There's the city there, but to get anywhere from the city, you have to go through this twisting labyrinth of bullshit. And here's the thing also. It had multiple layers. So, like, okay, you had to go through, like, logs and layers and stuff. And the thing about it is, like, if you went off the beaten path, there would be a level question mark enemies. So you're a little lost, and then suddenly you see your friend get lasered by a level 0 fucking Dynamite. And then you're just like shitting yourself, which on the one hand, It was a pain in the ass, but on the other hand, it was an experience. It's not an experience I'd have again, though. 0 out of 10, do not recommend. Let's remove that. Oh, God. Someone actually compared it to a fucking... Oh, yeah. And the reason I point that out is, like... This is what it looks like outside Gridania now. Oop, that really does puts it on top of everything. This is what Gridania looks like now. Outside. This fucking... Just a little, you know... There's trees, that's where the dots are at, but it's not the nightmare hellscape. It is not the fucking Torment Nexus. That's just what I compare it to. Sorry to, like, show you the horrors, though, Yuboa, again. I'm sorry. Okay. Oh, it was pretty funny, except, like, it was just rough to actually revive people and stuff. It was the funniest part of it. Oh my god, you came here with the car. I actually gotta talk to people over here. Thank you for the Peloton botting. I appreciate it, Asmolthian. Let me actually select you. There we go. So I fixed some... Was that Vietnam? Yeah, and like, it would be like that, because you would just run into a booby trap of the fucking dire mites nuking people. And it wasn't easy to get revival items there, either. You would just have a terrible time. Wait, no, I had to go talk to the guy up there. I'm sorry. I'm trying to remember what I need to do here. Like, there's some things I am nostalgic for 1.0. And that certainly isn't one of them. There's there's some stuff that really worked, but a lot of it did not. Spies they'll survive. There's shocking stories about that. Lo, I knew you'd return. I should have heard Severn a few bit ago. Tells you heroic deeds precede you. That's because I've been sitting here yapping. My mage didn't get till level 35 and Cap was 40. You're right. I remember. All that a silicon dude in the skirt in the quicksands. Oh no. Rest came shuffling back too. I was wearing the same haunted expression. It's me who to blame for that, and the rest. That's a Serpent Reaver. Father's Hagen, Severn's Hells. Reaver may look and sound and act like pirates, they're not the fishbacks flunkies. Us pirates ain't much for laws, but there's one thing we won't do. We got a code, see. The Reavers never followed a word of it. Years back, they started snatching law-abiding Laminsons. That's pretty bad. I think my Oathfire captain bent the knee as new Sagan masters. I knew I had to get away. Crept off one night, got myself a new name, and found myself a new home. Summerford Farm. Trouble is, secrets don't stay secret for long around here, and word soon spread, all the way back to the sea. Only for desertion and his death, the Reavers offered me a way out instead. My freedom in exchange for my mates. Hi, Sailor. Letter. Don't know what I was thinking. I wasn't bloody thinking. Too busy soiling myself. Oh no. Got there in the end, didn't you? When the time came, you made the right decision. Me hear him talk how you stood to reverse the last. You tried to give your life to save theirs. What a good guy. He got better. No deed, however good, can atone for some crime of betraying your brethren. I'm gonna hand myself for the Yellow Jackets. Bring shame to the far no more. Now sail according to his own moral compass. I do love limps and stuff like that. Must sail according to his own moral compass. That's such a good quote. Guys, back here someday. There's always a place for you at the Summerford Farms lab. Always been your dad's Staleward. And yeah, you're right. It was like Phoenix Downs were rare, and yeah, lose levels in XP. It was a rough fucking game. We have to talk to him again for this. That too, Kokoi. Dan, thank you for saving me men in my army. My favorite would be this. Tell Bader on what's happened from start to finish. Good word for Severn. Knew the whole story. Yellow Jackets to listen to. Safe travels. Well, guess what? We're going back to Limsa, as Molted. It's time to head back there. You know, we're just gonna return. 1.0 1.0 was unique. Like, it was in the era of hardcore MMOs like that, so but those kinds of games were also dying then, so it couldn't really get away with it then. It used to be able to, but it was at that point they really couldn't entirely. Ethernet. Up here. There we go. Sometimes this game really does feel like, you know, that one episode of Dexter's Laboratory. And you're walking, and you're walking. That kind of vibe sometimes. And this is also one of those times I gotta say, forbidden things here. Man, I miss the one that would show concept art when I'm teleporting instead of the black here. Because that's a thing that exists. And it's a shame that it doesn't in the vanilla game. I think it should exist. It'd be nice. I'd like to look at concept art while the game is loading. It looks so slow. Yeah, the concept art for this game is phenomenal. Like, I get how they had to bring some of the stuff down a little for, well, part of things was they had some restrictions because it was still in the PS3 for a long time. But, man, the concept art looks so good. And if you look at it and compare it to some of the game models, you'll be like, damn, I mean, concept art's always like that, honestly. Well, yeah, life on the farm ain't quite how I pictured it. Aye, but you need to worry yourself a young Severn. And would potentially be made of mine. If that seemed nice, I regularly willing to commute the lad sends from Engen to Keelhaul, and kindly gent that he is. I just with you. See he's treated fair. Yeah, instead of staring myself, it would be nice to, like, look at the very pretty art they put a lot of work into. And yeah, I love B series. I collect a lot of concept art stuff. I kind of hoard it, especially for character designs, because I do mostly character designs. I want to study it. Not everything's Stammered asked for you. Just find me generous finder fee in the process. Much obliged, lass. Oh god, we finally get the bed. Only this drowning much of mine. How you fancy keeping her company for a spell with a free room and board? Venturing to try in business. Promote bonds every now and then with broken ones. I love that. Finding it nearly as fun when you're nursing a shattered arm. But yeah, I love when... I wish that more games would, like, lean into B-series and ecology and stuff. That's actually, like, one of those things more games need. I don't need, like, full scientific explanations or realism, but I think it's one of those things that just is a little bit of glue to keep everything together, you know? Kind of like around which little levs you'll be doing. Now for levs. Their clients, yeah, no one does levs. No one does levs, by the way. No one does levs. Levs are worthless. No one does them. They exist. The only thing they're worth is crafting. At most. They're fucking worthless. He's wondering, careful to stay on the Emerald's right side in here, unless some pirates I can mention. I tell you, that ought to do some kidnappings. There'd be 7 hells to pay. A proper bleeding reckoning. And yeah, the PS3 really was just... It was just dragging the game down visually. I'm glad the game no longer has that weird green filter on it. And yeah, the inn is nice. Now, it used to be just the buff, you're right, but now it also does have the whole, the big thing I like to use it for is for glamours, after all. Oh god, coffee biscuits. So the fun fact is, coffee biscuits are actually really nice. You probably want to triple the coffee, by the way, if you want to make them IRL. You don't know how much I'm a fan of this fucking game. I have the official fucking cookbook. So, I've made a few recipes, and they're specifically... The coffee biscuit one is fantastic. The weird thing about it is it wants beet sugar, which is a little hard to get, but it also wants some whole wheat flour, which actually does really help it texturally. And, honestly, if you ever make it, I might post the recipe sometime. You want more coffee. Maybe what Limsa needs, though. On rough seas, sometimes you have to rock the boat to right it. I'll have more time for such talk when you're well and rested. Till then, enjoy the wench's hospitality. Well, thank you. Quest complete. Yep, recommendations. I don't care. I have indeed fried this rice before. Oh, that's a cute outfit she's got on. What is that? What is that? That's pretty cute. Oh, whoa. I was like, wait a second. That doesn't have like a skirt built in. Weird. Okay. I was not expecting the panty shot. So that is a cute outfit. I think that's a cash shop one, though. Maybe I will see how much that costs later. Well, let's see what else he has for a quest real quick. And I am going to check the in-room. Limsa always reminds me of most of St. Honestly, you know what I get a craving for in Limsa? Grog. Let me tell you, actual grog is really yummy. Ooh, a faceful ass. Huh? Pop up? I'm not sure what just happened. Huh? Oh! Oh, thank you for the sub box, sir. Some dark rum with a half lemonade, half sweet tea. I'll let you know it's delish. Thank you for the sub, by the way. That does sound pretty good. A hype train did indeed fail to launch. It was like, huh? Where might be heading next? Have you heard the skylift out of middle of it? So, yeah, I think at least once. Scaffolding. All right, we get to go fly out of town soon. We'll do that in a second. I gotta check what's in the end. Hype trains happen if enough subs start happening, and then they keep going. I don't know how they entirely work. But they do stuff. They make money. Oh, we got res now, right. That is one thing also about this class. You're the one DPS with a res. Right, we have to go do stuff to get glamours. I want to get glamours and stuff. As Molson, you see the fucking potato sack I'm stuck in. I got Gil. I know. I need to unlock it. Because this is a new character. I have an outfit even. I picked up the fucking Sky Pirate top because it's cheap as hell and it looks good. See? I'm gonna wear this once I get it. Yeah, I've spent like 100 mil or 100k of it, you know? The problem is I don't have glamours yet. They're not unlocked. I am stuck in this yee ass robe until I can get them unlocked. Yeah. Born to be a sky pirate, forced to be a russet. Yeah, turn me into a fucking Lalafell. I am a potato right here. Do job quests even get skills anymore, actually? Is what I have to ask. Do I actually have to go do my job quest still, or did they remove that? Okay, they still give skills. I should probably go to get my job quest done real quick. Oh, speedrun glamours can't live without drip. Yeah. I'm probably gonna go zip to that soon. I should go do the job quest, because I don't want to be that asshole who doesn't have my skills. Damn it. Okay, so the not Astrologian. Astrologian's its own thing. The Arcanist storyline is kind of interesting, but I've also done it already. That's about to get in the juicer. Isuna comes from playing, Isuna is a role skill. Isuna comes from you turning into a scholar, which I'm gonna pick up. Like, that's part of the educated decision I made picking this class. This class gets a healer and a DPS role, and they both gain experience at the same time, so if the queues are shit, I can go in as a healer. And also, you know, like, Kira's choosing to do White Mage first. Bet there's a shrimp vodka out there somewhere. Boxcar, I can make one. I have the horrifying realization here. You know, I got dried shrimp in my pantry for Asian cooking. I could make that. I could make shrimp vodka. Oh god, I could make that. Yeah, 1.0 had the, like, leveling... You had to level pretty much everything to actually get anything. Wait, no, we had to be up here, right? She just hadn't loaded in. No, there she is. Okay. No, we actually don't get a skill from this one. So I'm just gonna pick this up. Man's not meant to play God like that. Well, luckily for you, I'm not a man. I am a shrimp. I will play COD. And nearly pause, you keeping well, I trust, taking a huge burst swallow. What kind of sound lines one fails to maintain a sound body? Yeah, there's like weird stuff that you can mix with the classes, which was kind of cool. But also, it was rough at times. Following Caletha's instructions, ready to face more dangerous threats. Roselings and wild jackals. Estates, test hypothesis, further tactics you devise. Clinging ruin. Yeah, we have Carbuncle here to do stuff. Now he's not just sitting here as a useless little chud. He's learned some skills. Hey, Tony, give him the shrimp vodka. Honestly, hold on. Hold the fuck on. Using shrimp vodka to make a seafood vodka sauce. Or using that in, like, squid ink pasta. Now we might be cooking. Gramonger from 34 Maraudin. The way it was really all over the place sometimes. Chemical and time to prep, like, cling below to the opponent. Alright, I might just have to make that later. But first, as well, I'm not getting a job skill out of this. We're just gonna fucking... It's time to get on the airship, is all I can say. Lamo, you know? Because, like, the fuck that noise. I'm gonna be... I need glamours. I need clothing. I gotta get out of this thing. You're not teaching me shit here. I have had to teach myself. We call this shit remote learning for an Arcanist here. I am a little shrimped up. Thank you. I think we go to the airlift landing. Yes, we do. Do we? Or do we go to that spot? I might be wrong. Because there might be a spot on the map I need to go to. We'll find out in a second. Okay, stretch o'clock it is. Yep, that's not the spot we go to. Ah. Ah. Yes, my shoulders do that all the time, Boxcar. My body is, like, terribly crunchy. Oh. Alright, let me go find out where we need to go. Because we went to the wrong spot. It's fine, though. We just gotta go over to Middle Lenosha. Back to Summerford again. Look, the only ASMR that you guys are getting is POV your fucking chiropractor working on the shrimp, and it's just gonna be compacted with, like, fucking... My shoulder's still going! John Hornman? Holy shit. That is a fantastic name, John Hornman. Oh shit, you got Ozma? Nice. Alright, we gotta go over to, Sky High quest. Jeez. Roselings and Jackals are not here. Yeah, they're in Western Lenosha. We'll do that later. Alright. Oh, damn, the car looks really good in the new graphics. Like, damn, this thing looks clean! It looks so shiny now. It used to look kind of flat. Now it actually is reflective and shit. Though, honestly, I hadn't seen the car in a long time because Gritty Mobile was really funny. ASMR firecracker kind of funny. Oh god. It's like the ASMR of your girl POV, your wife takes out the cookies without her her gloves on. That one's always really funny to me. Why does that exist? I don't know. I don't know why someone made that. Oh, we went the... I think we went the wrong way. But it's okay. It's okay. It's like, wait a second, hold on. No, I need to go, luckily, let me go hit /P here, because you can make flags. Control right-click on the map. It's very useful. This is a good feature in the game. Still, I do not mind getting to see... I haven't actually gotten to admire Limsa with the new graphics, so I'm not complaining. Damn. Limsa is a vibe now. I gotta give them that. Oh yeah, let me get the ether right since we're here. That is right. Oh god. Wait a second. Oh god. If I play Blue Mage on this... I plan to play a Blue Mage on this. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. There's a quest. There's a dungeon I'm gonna have to drag them into. Okay. There's some dungeons that have not been adjusted or are still a pain in the ass. And Blue Mage particularly is a really rough class until you get the skills from doing stuff in it. Ismolthane, you know what I'm talking about, right? You know the dungeon with the siren? Yeah. Yes, you have to run them sync to get skills, and you have to go through... Oh, it was updated? Is it less of a nightmare? It's less ass? Oh, thank God. I remember that. Oh, Oh, man, like... Wait, hold on. I actually need to kill those lightning sprites. It's like... Oh, Jesus. I have bad memories. Okay. Sorry. Let's kill these guys real quick. Oh god, the crab. I mean, I could also kill the crab probably, but like... Yes, there was a crab catfish. Calorid. Sorry, a catfish and a calorid, they're the same thing. One more lightning sprite. Where the fuck is he? I think they're up here with the wolves, which I also need to kill, so... let's just, get to a little ultraviolence real quick. No, that's not where we're going. We need to go up this way. Why did they give me a quest for their level 14? Maybe I'm doing the wrong ones. I don't care. I can probably just kill these guys fine. At least one of them, you know? Oh, that's a clock. Come on. I sure love pressing the same few buttons. Well, for the ads, you're not going to be missing much, everyone, is all I could say. I thought I saw one. Yes, there is one. Level 14. Yeah, sure, we can handle this. Oh no, this is a mistake! It'll be fine. God, I miss AoEs. I miss AoEs so much right now. I know the numbers. I did the math. Alright, that actually did get me Arcanist hunting. It's just also, we gotta kill these guys. Come on. Come on. I'm pressing 1 as quickly as I can here. Alright, I am sorry for the diversion. I was just like, oh shit, I got quest stuff I can do right here. I appreciate the ride. Are there any of the funny fates on this map? No. Because, okay. There's a lot of funny fates with funny names in this game. Oh. Will be available upon reaching level 15. Alright, I gotta teleport. It's okay. I'll be over at Summerford. I can't actually take the boat yet. Boatless behavior. Yeah, the boat is level 15 level locked. Unironically. It's kind of insane. So we're gonna... I gotta go to Middle Lenosha for that one area. Unbelievable. Oh man, I miss having a mount so much. Thank you for this. John Hornman. Fucking love that name. I love that he has the fucking pompadour. That's such a good character. We are not binting that boat, sadly. Boat bintless behavior. There's the fate I completed solo earlier. It was a giant pile of bullshit. Literally. Haha. Alright. Where is this? Down some more. So let's just hit the good old sprinkle button. Thank you for Peloton. I know that every one of them has an animation for Peloton. I always imagined the gun was like you're shooting up in the air, like, keep moving. Alright. Veteran sent you. Continue fucking with the skylift. Bloody cliff. Well, you one blast of fire health from that dragon was all it took to split the ground in half. Which is cool as hell, honestly. So welcome back, everyone. Ads are over. Peloton's just threatening a party. Honestly, yeah, it's the vibe I get. Where someone's get through, blaze our solution. Well, if gods were kind and they ain't. If it doesn't more work, it's handing me a growing list of headaches. Well, guess what? I'm Lim Lane's top guy. We don't mount even because it's off. Oh, is it the fucking whale? Cargo lift. Wagon driver. Million corn seedling. Monster. That was better tossed off the side of the road, turning tail and run to his life. Western Lenosha. Whatever pays for the crowd gives you the keep. And then what's lurking inside that plant, you deserve to be reported. Keith Red Swift Perch, so the journey will be worth your while. Where? Oh, okay. Sister Crustacean. Oh my god, it's literally me, everyone. Well, you cried Jackal. Oh yeah, the whale. It's so... The whale is so boring. I blame the PlayStation just a little, you know? Yeah, underneath it's got leggies and stuff. And that thing, hold on, that at the bottom there. I don't like that. Yeah, no, I was just saying, hold on, that at the bottom there, that doesn't look right. And yeah, it is in Hot Topic colors. Honestly, I have a lot of opinions about the tween patch for, like, Endwalker into Dawn Trail, but again, I'm gonna try and stay positive until those things happen. You know? Because there's problems. There are problems afoot. Where is it? Ah, right there. Oh. Well, this person's are gonna, like, hit me. So, let's just do this. Slide pass. And get all slick and stuff moving here. Try when Where Winds Meet was the Kung Fu Hustle run. Where Winds Meet is interesting. Okay, now we have to deliver it back to him. Oh my god. It's so... Why is this game... I appreciate the map. Because, like, man... I tried a little Where Winds Meet. It's... interesting. I should give it another stab. It was fun to play with friends, though. It does feel like a good goof-off game. Thank you, I really appreciate this, because early game MSQ is... It's an experience. Wait, where does it go? No, it actually doesn't go back here. Hold on. Quest. Swift Perch. That's where we're going. We gotta go over to Swift Perch. Target is not in range. Please, let me just walk to the mount when I hit the right button. Oh, okay. At least most of my body's, like, not too achy as I like it. I just feel like, damn, I need to stretch again. But this time, wow! No crunches! God, I can, like, brand a cereal after myself with the noises here. Except they already go, and they already got Rice Krispies with the snap, crackle, and pop. Every time it takes this long to load, I just feel the Jeopardy theme start playing. There we go. I'll get those roselings later. Because once I get the ether right here, I can just come over here. I imagine in Black Desert, they give that insane speed buff there so that you feel like paying for it later when you get to other stuff. Also, thank you so much for the teleport. Oh, thank God we can get another hat, another sherb. Some land herself forsaken this desolate land, though I understand their risk in gambling my entire fortune on crop a million corn. At least expect the ceiling to be delivered before disaster struck. Random generations are growing even the rockiest of soils. Well, this place looks like a shithole. Wow, offering taxis on my sandstone drake and kicking people off at max height and killing them. WoW sounds like it was an experience in its heyday, huh? Apparently right now WoW has 1 million subscribers and 14 has under 1 million. Or WoW has like 3 million, 14 has under 1 million? That's what I think the numbers are. I say may seem that culture being able to see a particularly variety of crops is not short of astonishing. Mock of cup threads is growing a veritable ocean of corn. Fit to burst with vim and vigor. Abide a while and help nurture this ailing settlement. Okay, fine. Oh, thank God. Level 13. We can almost get on the boat. Oh, the newbie fit. The newbie fit. At least this top's a little better. Oh God, yes. Sasha time's gonna be interesting. That's what we're probably gonna be doing for a collab for this later between the West Pro members is Sasha. Wild dodos, domesticated birds, broke loose during calamity, feral ill-tempered creatures. Try my hinted dodo raising. Requires adventurers' resourcefulness in this endeavor. We need to get ahead of the flock and seek out dodo nests. We need to steal fertilized eggs. Oh man, we're doing some Monster Hunter bullshit here. Thank you. Need to breed. I love that fucking title. Also need to kill these roselings. Hey fucko. Yeah, Mom's curtains are certainly a better look than the potato sack, though, honestly. They're at least a little tailored. And this gets me some of the other questing done, too, real quick. Look at that. Come on. Come on. Die all nice and easy already. There we go. This is fate. Shredding wheat. No, thank you. Look at these fat fucks. Look at that soulless, gormless gaze these creatures have. By the way, you can get a mount of one of these. I kind of want one just because look at how stupid he looks. There are no thoughts inside that head. That is like a singular brain cell organism. Yeah, these are some fat fuck birds. I bet they're delicious. Crab? Yeah, they're like the best. He's doing his best. I don't think, but I don't know he knows what he's doing. Come on. Come on. Come on. Die. Alright, so that's 1 to 3. Oh, that's the notorious mob on this map. I don't want to go near that. That's how you die. Or I die. I don't think I get XP for doing anything with it either, sadly. Perhaps a B rank. Yeah. I will smack it in a second when I'm done with this killing dodos for this quest. Come on. I feel like I'm holding a pillow over these things' mouth because of how slow it is to kill them. Alright. Alright, let's fucking go. I'm missing every hit. Of course. Also, damn, I do love the music for this thing, so. Miss. Miss. Alternatively, the Fire Emblem miss sound, because it's really— oh, Jesus. That is an AoE we don't want to get caught in. Crab dribble from its ass? Mean tenders. Wait, sorry, they be mean tenders. No, those are some mean little tenders. We got damage up. Well, I got allied seals for it, at least. That's worth it. I got poetics already. Oh my god, that's kind of silly to get poetics that early on. Poetics, by the way, are one of the, like, materials long-term for progression in this game. It's just very funny to get that like that. Let's see. Time for crab is a good time. Indeed. It was indeed time for crab. Honestly. Oh, no, I'm trying to get the egg under you, buddy. Thank you. Thank you for putting him down like the beast he is. I appreciate it so much. It's like extra dodo trouble. Because now, meanwhile, I can just, slap. There we go. And that's all the eggs. This egg carton is officially full, apparently. In this house, we respect decapods, but also if a decapod's gonna deca me, I'm gonna deca them. That's what I gotta say. I know I could teleport in this case, but honestly, it is a short walk. And, like, man, the kind of desolate vibes of this part of Limsa are kind of cool. Like, it's pretty here. In some weird way. Oh, wait, I took a side quest from him. Whoops. I incidentally took a side quest. Oh, well. Here, take your eggs. Nice. Rage a naturally aggressive Dogodo from an egg. And it produces infamous poison breath. Okay. Whoops. Side quest by accident. Let's do the main quest. Who's bacon? The lightning seems commonly weak. Cannot be bright enough to guide these ships in the sailing bay. On march to the lighthouse and asking myself, need to bound to remain at my post. Brewer's Beacon. See if I was befallen Kensman. Lighthouse keeper. Egg. Honestly, I could go for some nicely done eggs. Egg yummy. Eggs are delicious. Well, mostly, okay. Eggs are one of those things that everyone has their own opinion on. Personally, for me, over easy, over medium, soft, like soft scramble. Anything that isn't overcooking the yolk, really, I'm happy with for eggs. But if the yolk is overcooked, I will not eat egg. Like, hard-boiled eggs, they can be turned into something yummy. But there's also a lot of bad ones out there, like, that overcook really easily. And, like, I also like poached eggs. Poached eggs are yummy, because, like, then you can at least dip stuff into it, get that yolk all nice on things. Alright, cans win. Oh, hey, look! It's the chat mod, Cans win. The sunfish is here, Cans win. That's all I could say with his name after pronouncing it, like, multiple times now. See, a yellow jacket's in here? Yeah, me light's grown dim. Well, it has. Of course it bloody has. Well, the feeling me furnace is buggered off. I think a beacon soon. Trouble in the water. Chase down a bomb and bring down a claw what ripped from its smoldering corpse. I do love how they talk here. Iron brazier and shed down the middle of the flock, somewhere near the scarecrow. Watch you don't singe your eyebrows, lass. I quite like having my eyebrows, unlike the Highlanders who don't get to keep eyebrows at all. Poor Highlanders. Taste brother shot, I swear to God. I'm sorry for you. Mine are... I'm picky at times, and I also could eat, like, absolute bullshit other times. And everything does have eggs. I feel bad for one of my friends who is actually allergic to eggs. Poor guy. Liquid eggs doesn't sound bad if you use them right. And now we light this. Which I do like a little bit of interactive stuff. You set it up, and then you do something with it, and then, oh, look, a fellow. A fellow, you shall be smoked. Blah, hiccup. Yeah, I feel so bad for him because eggs are really delicious. I've only recently started to appreciate them because my family would really cook them wrong. But there's a lot of foods like that. There's a lot of foods my family couldn't cook right. Like, the story that always comes up is grits when it comes to my family being unable to cook. But also, one of those foods I actually will never want to try. Hello? Hi, fuckhead. You want to die? Thank you. I actually hate eggs. Oof. My family couldn't cook eggs properly. They also really couldn't cook chicken and dumplings properly. So, family's never really been in, like... Okay. My family is, like, old people having kids and having them really old, so they have Depression-era food taste and time. I'm talking, like, potted chicken and stuff from a can, which is one of those things I can't get past smell-wise, and I like canned fish. But they also make, like, the worst chicken and dumplings I've ever had in my life. And I fear ever trying them somewhere else. Because, okay, the way my birth mother would make them is that she would mix up, you know, flour, green top Parmesan, you know, Kraft Parmesan, other stuff. And then, you know, drop that into the broth. But she didn't really add liquid to it. And so when you'd bite down on these dumplings, you would just bite down into powdery raw flour. And she liked them like that. And, it just, I think about it, and every time I do, it hurts me. Eggs and toast were a lot of my childhood. Oh. Yeah, I would get that, especially if it's, like, badly cooked eggs with just nothing but salt. Like, give me some eggs with, soft scrambled eggs with, like, some hot sauce and stuff. That is my jam right there. Or also jammy yolk eggs. Use them runaway bomb. Yep, I brought you it. Run now, avoid sink bombs. Set aflame nearly anything that comes in contact with it. Ashy bastard, did you? Set those firecracker in the first, should keep things running a while. Over meat eggs with some white gravy is my go-to. That's also not bad. I really like doing the method from, particularly Gordon Ramsay is a really good method for them. Like, Gordon Ramsay really does something nice with them with butter and stuff and a whisk and low temperature. That shit comes out, like, loose and yummy. And then I add cheese to it sometimes, and it's even nicer. You do that with some cheese, some chives, some freshly grated pepper. Phenomenal. Look, when you're gone, and Limley cursed me the first one, all bent and broken. Swan does blame when Mom was able to escape. Patched it up. Yellow jacket friend of yours in Swift Perch. Remember back to someone in Limsa. And then we gotta go back here. We're gonna teleport. Gag breath flicks from like Pico de Gallo with Black, and I can't help it. Honestly, Pico de Gallo on its own good. Guacamole on its own good. The two of them mixed does sound a little weirdly chunky. Like, honestly, I can't into any kind of sandwich or something that's like avocado and mayo together. That shit is nauseatingly like greasy. Horse is repaired. Effective without delay. Take yourself straight to the Armor's Grail and Limsa Limits and slay yourself to the Forge Master. Okay, back to Limsa then. Yeah, it was... And they keep doing that on stuff like, okay, I like Crony, the VTuber, but, you know, they did a Hololive collab with a sushi place I go to, and her special was like avocado and mayo on salmon. It was not good. Meanwhile, Ina's was like a spicy takoyaki kind of vibe, and it was yummy. And Gigi's was like an egg and spicy salmon thing. No, Cronies was not good. Honestly, I need to actually try making a good white gravy at home, because I've not had a good white gravy in my life. I've not really tried it in many places because when I was younger, when I got to try it, it wasn't that good. But like now, I want to try making one. Avocado with sushi but not mayo. Yeah. Oh hey, look, this stuff is happening. Well, I gotta get through all this so I can actually get stuff from this event. No, the GG one was good. It was like it was tamago and spicy salmon and stuff in a roll. It was very yummy. I recommend it. Avocado and cream cheese works surprisingly well. I think that's a little too much there. I don't mind it with sour cream though, is the thing. Sour cream it works with. I got weird. I just sent someone to tinker out with not a week ago. Maybe that's the bomb she trapped there was a touch too volatile. Is it the lighthouse and pay special attention to reinforcing the casing? Your work is done, adventure. May the navigator guide you on your journeys. Honestly, Hananza here looks really fucking cool. Particularly, the Limps has got a lot of the cool crafting stuff. Like, they've got the blacksmith and the armorer and cooking. It's all really cool looking. Ask you to assist with the workload or in Moraby dry docks. Alright. Take some work from Naldik and Vemelis. Hulking warship the building can certainly use an extra hand on any number of tasks. Missive to Abthin, the head of shipwright, and Moraby dry docks. Base here and there. Actual instructions take place at the docks, found so lower Lenosha. Dry docks. At least as far as I'm concerned, you'll certainly not regret tuning yourself the years youth right. Chocobo porters. I don't care about the porters. No one actually uses the chocobo porters, by the way. Should I think about anything? Any big indie VTuber inks? I mean, I'm a small indie VTuber, but I can give you good food suggestions, and I can also give you some horrid ones. Navigator guide your steps. Like, I have some really good food I talk about a lot here, funny enough. But I also will make, I will make some bullshit with Bulldog specifically. I will get cheesy Bulldog and add more cheese powder to it, because I have it. A tablespoon of butter, a splash of cream if I have it. And also if I have it, if I have like some spicy pork belly, I'll throw it in there. And then green onion, crispy onion, crispy shallot, crispy garlic, and a little bit of seaweed. And it's stupid good. It's not good for you. It's so good though. Because it's spicy, but also like really flavorful. It is one of my favorite dishes to make if I'm just like, I need to eat something and I feel like shit, kinda. It's one of those dishes that's bad for you, but good for the soul. Well, I'm glad it sounds good, because that's probably the worst thing I make alongside homemade nachos. Because the thing is, when I make homemade nachos, I make like, I don't make the nice queso. I make the shit that's kind of got the quality of like gas station queso, but it's got the nice flavors too, because it's got hot sauce and stuff in it. Okay, and so pending arrival of materials, I order a Moon Pass. Let's see it then. But I am a cheese fiend, is also to be known. I'm the American they warn you about when it comes to cheese. I fucking love cheese. I have a thing of cheese powder just to add to popcorn, because cheese popcorn is one of my favorite snacks. I'm really a sword of skill artisans. This is insufferable. Mister does not bear the brunt of my frustration. Might I have your name? The only thing I don't like about Velveeta is that it has a little bit of oil in it, which I can kind of get texturally in my mouth, but otherwise I do like it. Velveeta's good for using for making stuff. I mostly just use Cooper Sharp cheese because I really like the sharp flavor. Like, Cooper Sharp is delicious. Corcoy, is it? Well, Corcoy, this proud maiden you see taking shape before you is the Victory, the first new vessel to graze the docks since the Calamity. We have lost the bulk of our ships that fateful day, but starting with this beauty, we will restore the Maelstrom fleet to its former glory. The Victory is more than a simple warship. The symbol of Limps laments rebirth, from the wreckage wrought by the coming of the 7th Calamity. Yeah, like, you add that to anything and it's gonna be yummy. Construction as swiftly as possible, even Skyfire's hire veteran shipwrights outside the Thalassocracy. Honestly, a Thalassocracy is a fucking cool title for Limpsa Lamensa. It does make sense, too. It is an ocean government, after all. President measures. Never enough hands to handle an abundance of tasks. Should you choose to linger at the docks, there's no end of odd jobs for a hard-working adventurer. Be forewarned, there's no place here for layabouts and troublemakers. Ah, sure. Alright, give me the shitty shoes. Come on, I need the sad... I need to continue putting on the newbie wear. I miss fashion. Level 14, there we go. Oh, thank god, lucid dreaming. That's actually a very useful skill. Lucid dreaming is big MP. Gotta hop up and do some stuff for a bit. Might be back later, though. Well, still, thank you for the help. I appreciate it, because you know how bad the MSQ is at the start. It's rough. I really appreciate the help. Remember, Crew was supposed to deliver. What the hell is that man? Not once in 12 moons, even late. 2 whole turns of the sun without a single word. Like, man. This game, I do love that, like, you've got measurements. Ilm, fulm, malm. Yes, you know, inch, foot, and, like, meter, or, you know, mile. But, like, damn. It's also immersive. Because, you know, the days have their own term. 12 moons. That's a month. Right? No, I think it's a moon. No, moon isn't a year. No, moon is a year, I think. Still, it's just like, damn. Filmswood. Feralswood. Place. Candlekeep Quay. Doubt he's telling me the whole truth. I leave my post, travel to Candlekeep Quay, and find out this shit. Well, fair enough. Like we're back to running. God, I miss having... It's not even the taxiing, because I do appreciate, but God, I miss having a mount. Like, all around. The game does feel very different when using a mount. And by that I mean to say, smaller, but not too small. At the very least, you can't use mounts in cities. You have to still use the Ethernet. Which works. It works pretty well, even. Let's also check the hunting log. I got 2 things missing. We're gonna get over to Lower Lenosha for a few things. But then we get big experience and can get the next wave of hunting log. Wait, we're going the wrong way. Yeah, we are going the wrong way. But the sooner we get the hunting log done, the sooner we can actually get to, like, glamours and stuff. Uh-oh. Ruh-roh. Wait, no, that's not what I wanted to do! Oh god. Let's hit that. A shield, thank god. Let's do this. Be given the doubt. The pout. Or no doubt. What'll lay about? Turtle back island. Cannot do that, can he? Nana's game. Grave Nana navigate rest her soul. I know none of this fills me. It's precious supplies. We have enough trouble with fast funds with the sinking elements and cargo ships off the Salt Strand. Okay. I'm standing here, mostly trying to get this arse of yours down to the Salt Strand helps look for survivors of the wreck. So the navigators have found them first. Well, we're gonna go to do that in a second. We're almost able to get on the ferry. Well, no, it's just Aelford, which is actually not too far. Now, we have to go look at the salty area. The salty Balti. The Salt Strand, even. Oh my god, it's full of crabs. It's full of some big-ass crabs. Crabs, that's what's happening here. You hadn't missed much. There's a fellow missing and we're looking for him over at this area, which is pretty cool looking. Wait. You walk past things. Oh no, fernworms. Hey there, Coward. Went for Beppis. A nice Beppis. No whereabouts that it might be, but you know, I cannot show me face the dry docks until I've righted a terrible wrong I've caused. Paid a few coins, the fish take me out to meet her. As well as had risen. flung headlong into the woman's galley. Ships were gone, the cargo was laid strewn across the salt sand. Oh, Kieran can't paint one with a sword. Oh, we have to go find shit. We have to find his shit, because it got lost here. Sadly, we're not dealing with crabs, we're dealing with these little guys. They are some goofy little guys, though. And you hear the little squeak they make when they die? Fantastic. Oh, there's one. I'm gonna have to just keep doing this then. Collect my pages at quest. Kind of, yeah. Except each time we collect a page, these little guys come out to spawn and try to kill us. At least one of them does. They're not too hard to deal with. Tangled rigging. And then we have to go get the sailcloth. Oh yeah, I'm feeling my hotkeys again. Okay, we are back to full violence capacity, at least for now. Because even at low level, getting everything set up properly again feels so nice. There we go. Now we're slapping some things. Oh man, I'm really hoping I didn't get sick. My throat is feeling weird right now. Long before the world around me faded black and I slipped deeper into the abyss. Lo, the navigator wouldn't see me to the gate of the Seven Hells, and I woke up to find myself ashore. Well, guess what? Here is your shit, buddy. Everything for the victory. I can repay you. Repay me with drip. Right away, Quay, so I might pay respect to the widow. The brave fisher gave his life for me as a handful of coin. I'll bring him back to the dry docks by breakfast. Sure. Sure, buddy. I am saving those Aetheryte tickets for later. Because that's the thing. Aetheryte tickets, the Aetherites get Vlad Draculea. Hey, look, and a fellow vampire there. The Aetherites get much more expensive the further away you get. And yeah, I probably gotta go get a sweater on after this, because my throat is feeling a little wonky. I think it'll be time for tea, too. So I'll probably be stopping around the 3-hour mark. Players aren't harmed, Flush would leave, and I would blame him for that which was obviously out of his hands. Who stormed that day? Less natural sort, the Hagens. The Soggy Boys. Doubts for emotes, from using yourself as an asset. Oh, hey there, power lines. Pirates applying attack. Go to the camp. Yep. Go deal with the fishbacks. Citrus tea is the best tea for wonky throat. Oh, I got citrus tea. I also got some strawberry tea. I have some herbal teas. A lot of herbal tea, actually. Wafufu. I thought that Lalafell's name was Waifufu. Which, by the way, would be an acceptable name for a Lalafell. Where are we? Do angry pirates dream? We'll do that quest in a little. So you know what? We have a hunting log to finish up real quick. It's over in Lower Lenosha. Actually, it's over, like, at the other side. Why is it all the way over there? Motherfucker. We'll do that later. We'll do some of this, and then I gotta go over there and do that. Because, my god. I cannot wait to get a mount back, though. I am so... I feel like such a fucking chud right now. Fucking walk, sell, carless behavior. And then where be dry docks. Keep an eye on all this news to the area. Yeah, no need to get angry. Look, I have been like this entire time had people being suspicious of me. Yeah, the Final Fantasy friend system is kind of bad at times. Nothing incriminating was found. You appear to be a model citizen. Shocking, the man doesn't even trust his own mother. Pirates will be started to raid dry docks, were last seen making camp near the ancient stone called the Mark of the Spinner. Okay, let's go talk to another NPC for the location of this map. I don't think we have a dungeon yet, but soon, TM. I believe it's coming up. Because it's a level 16. I knew it. No more sardines for Sinako tonight. I shall dine on the finest salmon on the peninsula while I had a little wager going on with some of the guys. Honestly, cooked sardines are really fucking yummy, though. I mean, like, yes, canned sardines are a thing, but, like, if you ever had proper roasted sardines, I would have that over salmon. And I say this as someone who just, like, had a salmon poke bowl today that I made from leftover salmon. You know, butcher up salmon, have some leftovers, get that marinated with some onions and some other stuff. That was my lunch. You're going out some of the guards. My money's on you. Still large stone. Holy place dedicated to Maya. Surprised pirates camped if they were aware of that. Well, time to go deal with some pirate scum. Ba-ba-ba-bum. Because, honestly, I don't think these guys are gonna make it. They're not gonna make it, everyone. Okay, down there. Bugger off, you unbloodied whelp. Make an old maid's teats and make me wine taste more sour than it already is. God, I love the dialogue in this game. Little lost lamb coming in looking for mummy. Nice fire going. Wanna come sit your tender ass down all by one tooth? I'll keep you all warm and toasty like. Ugh. Wait. Maybe. I mean, she looks like kind of a baddie. Alright, let's see what these guys... how much of a fight these guys are gonna be. That's 9 to step back. You're adventuring your ass back down whatever rock you crawled out from under. Looks like it was... Oh god, this is some damn accented stuff. You see eyes and lads me up to years with your type, roaming the ills like with their years to roam. Me getting to be that a man cannot enjoy a mug of rum without some shite breath at Downlander running up and asking which way to the local lev meet. 7 L's if I know. I'm a bloody pirate, goddammit. Oh my god. Balls. Once we have me boy back, I'm putting a cover-saken pisshole of an island so far behind me. I no more remember I was ever here. Come on, scrags, we've knives to sharpen. Again! I love the localization of this fucking game. It's so fucking genuinely goofy in the best of ways. Like, this is a game where fucking Talk Like a Pirate Day must have been a hell of a research day for them. Usually tuna, I think of a mighty fish that gives a good fight to fishermen, but tunas be like, oh no, I swam too hard and cooked myself to death. Now you can't eat me. Aw, man. Tuna's really yummy, though, if you can get, like... If you can get to a fish market that's doing, like, the butchery there, though. Shit. Pirates, they're only playing something with sucking me boy back. The target was never the victory? Something's not right. Won't sit idly by. Thank you for your help. Wise to put our trust. Give me the book. Level 15. There we go. Yep. Concern. Pirates head to the Mexican are on the move. Close to a dry docks. Assume to me the target the victory yourself. Symbol of everything limps to the immense strides. We come and won't allow this base of scoundrels to lay a single finger upon her hull. Find them before they put their plans into motion, and you are just the woman. Facts can be guaranteed. Now let's go. Suspicious activity. We're Swiss. Snag at the rear. Suspected saboteurs. We're gonna go over to the dock real quick and go try to do the ferry again. Because you know what? We got some levels now. We can go try the ferry again. Because now we're not, like... Oh shit, the wolves in. Alright, we're going to the PvP area. I'm not going into PvP, but I'm gonna get the aetheryte here. I do want a PvP later, though. I actually don't know how it is on Summoner. But it's really fun on Sage. And the temptation to just max level one of the classes so I can go get Sage. I know what PvP is. Don't play games with me. Well, coastal sleep, but through the geography, the fish is very bony but really rich and juicy. That's always fun. That's always nice for fish, though. Like, yeah, I can deal with a lot of bony fish if they're just a good fish. Alright, let's get out of here. And then we'll go take the other one to go get the other teleport because, like, you know. Now, PvP doesn't have anything it gives you in the game. It's just glamours, by the way. There's no open PvP in this MMO. It's all sectioned to a very specific area or very specific instances. And only for a very specific amount of time. Which is also kind of a shame sometimes. Because, like, I do like PvP sometimes. The hand aboard, help shore security. That was our reports with some Grim thought at his desk, gathering dusk. Angry hearts looking around the cliff near empty hearts. Take a look. Alright, sure. We'll do that in a bit. Because you know what? It's time to go A, hit that aetheryte. Over here from the ferry over here. And B, go hunt down stuff over here. Also, I might get the quest for where the heart is, because that gets me the housing area, at least teleported to. Yeah. Well, enjoy your gamma radiation, everyone. You might be growing some extra limbs and other things. Sure, let's travel to Aleport, get that aetheryte. Because it's important to be able to travel. It's important to be able to actually, like, have some mobility in this fucking game. Extra limb is growing. I'm so sorry for you. Sometimes I just gotta be the radioactive shrimp from Walmart. I love that stupid song so much. Ooh, Hillport is right foggy. That's nice looking. It looks better. Ah, and we're now a little deep fried too. Okay, let's get this and then... Man, Limsa really did, like, get some big wins from all the upgrades to the areas. Speaking of big wins, we're getting a big L right here. Look at this fucking hat. Oh, that is such a bad looking hat. Ooh, Kaizo Paraizo. I almost thought they had said Paizo, and I was like, say hey. Tabletop time, nice. I'll just hit the travel back, and then go keep doing what we need to do. We were at Candle's Quay. Let's get over there again. The ferries are nice as like an alternative to using the aetheryte, though. Oh god, another one of those weird things from 1.0. Alright. Moving to other towns took some real-time waiting. The first time and all. And for, like, in general, because it was very expensive to teleport around. You had to wait for the actual ferry boats to get to the port, and then sit on them for, like, 5 minutes for them to travel to where you wanted to go. Because it was, like, actual real-time based moving around kind of stuff. Shit was kind of insane. Like, it worked interestingly, but it also was, kind of annoying sometimes, because you get there and you see the boat moving away and you're like, ah, shit, I gotta wait like 10 minutes. Okay, where the hell are they? Let's do this real quick since we're here. Shifty-eyed sailor, yar har, me hearties. Fantasy trope fairs are kind of like pests. I kind of like the modern fantasy one that I've seen of like the fairies are basically drones. Happening's happening. Uh-huh. Well, what's happening? We'll go back into town for that later. I don't care. I don't have Swift Cast yet. That's wild. Now, let's get away from these, because guess what got unsummoned during all that? Kirby, my boy, is back. Not Kirby, but Kirby. Honestly, a Kirby mod with that would be really funny. Because it changes elements and stuff. That could be a really cute mod, actually, but that's like, again, that's illegal content there. Let's hit the sprint button. And just ignore all this, you know. If we don't see the threats, they can't hurt us. Oh. Now it's even funnier. Now the level 30 NPC is going off to go krill it. Okay, we're gonna be a long trip there, because guess what this area doesn't have? This area only has one ether, right? We're having to walk our asses over to the other half of this map. Oh my god. It's a long walk to go get these hunting targets. Can't see if you don't move. No, I can see you if you move or don't. You're just more... One of these is gonna be more of a wiggly blur than the others. The hell's that? Oh, I think that's like an NM right there. No, it's a fate enemy. Okay. Ah! Okay. Well, now we have to see if we can find those enemies that I'm trying to find without eyes. Cedarwood. Where the fuck is Cedarwood? Cedarwood is coming up. Okay, cool. Luckily, this game is actually pretty easy to play right now. I actually fear doing this during raids. Actually, I'm gonna have to turn them off, at least if I'm doing raids with hubs or friends, because I feel bad about ruining things for them. I'm so sorry your fryer is broken. Maybe you can microwave some, or bake some. Actually, unironically, air-fried shrimp are not bad. Just, like, speaking from doing a little cooking experimentation. Like, it's actually a pretty solid way to heat some up. The shocking truths I find while trying to, like, see what I can cook. Like, they curl nicely and get a good bit of a little crispy skin to them. Just gotta shake them, like, twice, I think. Blind iron mines? Man, isn't that ironic? Alright, what else do we need to hunt down here? Nesting buzzard. And Galago. It's all in cedarwood. Thank goodness the fonts in this game are really big. That's all I can say right now. Cooking is really close to alchemy. Yes, it is. It's the power of cooking that really does separate us from beasts sometimes. Also our ability to onions. Full crustacean fact. Crustacean and onions is not an immediate recipe I can think of on that. Here's a silly culinary one yet again. So, if you've ever gotten, like, any kind of, like, nice shelled crab with mites on it, that's a good sign. That usually means it's a pretty healthy crab. Crush your enemies. See them driven before you, and hear the lamentations of a woman, apparently, is the achievement coming up. Oh, have a good one, Boxcar. I'm just squinting at chat trying to see what's going on. We have a bird to find. Everyone, if you see those nesting buzzards, I think I see. No, those are bats. These the buzzards? They might be the buzzards. Yes, that's them. But yes, good night. See you around, Boxcar, and thank you for tuning in. Okay. There we go. Hunting log upgrade. Cool. We have more of these to do later. Wait, ooh, there's a Goobu one that we can do right here. This is a game I've played too many times, sadly, for everyone here trying to play. No, we can do that still. Oh god, this would be absolutely devious against, Omega. Larboard and Starboard is already hard enough to read. That's all I can say. Now, for those of you who have gotten to fight him in Monhun, how was that, by the way? Because, Omega's experience in actual 14. There are many jokes about Larboard and Starboard, after all. Many. Because it was an experience in suffering back in the day, and still kind of is. Because, like, okay, even in part of it is, it's also fun that's hard to read in Japanese, because left and right in Japanese also look incredibly similar. Hirari and Migi, they both look very similar, so it's a very fitting choice of localization. They made it also hard to read in English. I wonder if they did in the other languages. Oh, have a good night, Neospink. Get some good rest. You did say you had that 12-hour shift after all. Oh, my glasses are back. Give me a second, everyone. Okay, there we go. Glasses back. There's like one more I can go kill here somewhere. I just need one more big Goobu. One big Gooby boy. I still love that emote of Abzu's. It has such a good energy to it. Oh, there he is. Hey there, big boy. Ready to die? There we go. Level 16. Oh god, that means we really are about to get to the dungeon. You know, my voice is starting to feel it. We're gonna go pick up... We're gonna finish up that thing of the Arcanist Guild, and then I think I might be calling it for a night shortly. It is a really good Abzu emote. It is very her. There we go. The game is loading somehow. Some way. When is it gonna load? We don't know. Oh my god. The load times are a little silly. I think part of it might be from streaming. And also my computer's not entirely happy with the update graphically. Let's ride the wave of triumph to an even more demanding and dangerous challenge. First year, Kalea on one of her inspections. Notice first hand the practical application of Arcanima. I do not tarry, Korkoi. Kalea weighs on the floor below for her details. It is a great vibe, and I still really appreciate Kansen doing that. Because it is based off the dancing cockroach. And he just, like, dropped it on me as a surprise. It's just like, oh, that's amazing. It is immortal. We love silly dancing shrimp here. How could someone hate a dancing shrimp? Timely appearance, as I expected. Shall I proceed directly to the job at hand? I've been tasked with examining voyages of Goblin Peddler Caravan run by the Boyle Stocks family. These merchants are dealing with forbidden goods. Calculate outside inspection has 60% chance of inviting physical violence. Yes. Plan. Gifted. Reflexes. Perception. Goblins. Execute combat pattern 1345. Stratagem focus fire. Roll foe. So this is from before Carbuncles got changed. It used to be you had more pet wrangling to do. Now pets, they just exist. They don't really have to do anything. You don't have to move them after AoEs. You don't have to worry about them getting knocked around. You just use them. Peddler's Cookpot. Nolwanasha. Give me a second for a shout out. Edit.exe. Welcome in. Ooh, pardon me. But yes, welcome in. Hope you've had a lovely evening. What were you up to this fine Wednesday? It took me a second to remember. It is indeed Wednesday. Yes, welcome to Brine Time. I'm Atia Tepes, a vampire shrimp. It's like Stardew for a bit with friends. Oh, Stardew is so fun with friends. It really does change the vibe. Especially your fishing guy who is there all day and losing daylight. That's always a fun one. Cycles of Guilt. Here's the thing, Tricky Diagram. I have finished this game like 3 other times, just about on alts, especially at the start of things. So, it's just like, oh god. That's why Cycles of Guilt. Face from Kippish, from 3. Nice. And yeah, you do get like, when you actually divide the labor properly, a lot does get done. I just always think back to like, I wanted to do fishing, and then it's like, oh, the daylight actually moves when you're fishing in multiplayer. And you have a terrible time, just a little from that. Not the worst of times, but you know, a slightly terrible time. But if you need to raid and run, I do understand, because like, streaming, especially a collab, can certainly be exhausting. Oh my god, that game is not loading well, I think. Pardon. That guy was just moving. Okay, so you gotta raid and run, feel free, I totally understand. Otherwise, we're not gonna be going on too much longer. My throat's feeling a little wonky, for lack of better words. But we're just doing these starting quests and stuff. And yes, this is a bit of an eye reference, don't worry, Tricky. That's the thing. I Divine Cybermancy is certainly its own experience, but it certainly feels like that when I'm stuck doing MSQ again. 5.5 hours, but also tired because of the amount of sleep. Well, it's a good time to sleep, honestly. At least if you're, like, in American times. It is pretty late. So you should probably get some rest. But, you know, it is... I probably gotta rest soon because my throat's feeling a little icky. We'll see. Let's go here, though. I just want to finish up maybe one more quest here, and then hop out. Fire away. What? Are people really playing Wordle in this fucking game? Sorry, I have the chat window blocked because people do like their privacy in this game. And I just look over and I see /Wordle in the chat. What a fascinating occurrence, you know? Alright, we gotta continue our broke-ass sprinting to go do what we need to do in-game. Okay. So yeah, like, at the start of the game, you have nothing. You ain't got shit. Live, oh my god. That is a name right there. Live, laugh, toaster bath. That is a mood. Good one. So your vintage story stream before one. The raid, sadly, normally on stream at a different chunk of time. I could press your day and stream. Well, still, thank you for the raid now. I do appreciate it. And, yeah, vintage story is always one of my ones that I spend a lot of time playing. Oh, and I think I saw. Thank you for the follow on Twitter. And do get some rest. Do take care of yourself. Where are we going? Over here. Over here. Alright, with the goblins. The goblins. I actually really hope that, like, do they have the funny talking here? You don't hear the goblins talk ever. They have a very funny sense of dialogue. So your Kalia Millivan's Gate. Seize transactions, sundry goods for inspection. Nasty sneak pickers. Gobby spit uplander nosy eyes on stabby iron. They're like Skaven a little. I love them. I love the goblins. Particularly aggressive response. Very well, Corcoy. Remember we discussed. Yeah, we discussed violence. Man, her carbuncle still works like they used to. Vampire shrimp character. So, funny enough, part of it is, for a long time, I've been, like, called shrimp in various places, because I am small, and I do like ocean life a lot. And then, out of curiosity's sake, I saw that, you know, there's vampire crabs, do vampire shrimp exist? And then they did. So it's like, okay, I like gothic aesthetics. Particularly, I like elegant gothic Lolita. And combining that with, like, some of the ocean vibes, like with the flowy, clear fabrics, the, you know, the blues and all that. It took a little work, but I really had fun with all this design work here. I'm actually not the only one. There is also Ebby who exists, and she takes a different approach to it. She's more of, like, the straight-up sun, like, swimsuit kind of shrimp. Nicely done, adaptation, improvisation. My bizarre but Logan Guildmaster himself. Perfect example of how to strategize. Necessary to fully understand your own strengths and weaknesses. Well, of course I do. I've played this game 3 times. Consider it effective. Concentrate on playing to your strengths or shoring up your weaknesses. 97% chance of greatness. Okay, you fucking nerd. Okay, Miss, like, finger point, buck teeth emoji nerd. Let's get this out of the way. Get the fuck out of here. Infinite naked just for the Lolita outfits. Honestly, the Lolita outfits in there are nice. And they actually look like Lolita. Because that's the thing, is there's a lot of weird stuff out there that, like, is a weird approximation of Lolita that is not Lolita. At least in, like, video games and other media. And first thing I caught my eyes, you should sign. Well done. Well, thank you, Tricky. I really appreciate it. I've put a lot of work into, like, the research and stuff. This is kind of a 1.5, because my 1.0 was a lot of this, but I've really refined it to here. I still need to improve my rigging and all that, modeling and stuff, and then hoping to do that for my actual 2.0. But thank you. Accurate assessment, available techniques, relative effectiveness, area limits, allies, enemies. Okay. Yellow jackets. Strategies keep me company. Oh my god, you fucking nerd. I love you, but you're a nerd. That's all I can say to Calithia. Kalia. Kalia. I should probably make that a small edit later when I actually do the whole, like, thing. Because we're actually trying to do, like, a whole in-character journal. Oh. Thing. Game is really not liking it. Bro is, he is stunting on me. I'm a little scared. No. We'll save the last half of the NPC dialogue here for when everyone gets back from the ads, because Twitch is like that. I wish Twitch didn't have ads, but I wanted to have my own emotes I made on there, damn it. I worked hard on those. FFXIV? Effie? What? Soybean? That is like a dot hack kind of name there. Wait, Iron FE. Is that supposed to be like a reference to iron? Iron soybean? That's like my guess here, just like... Again, that's like a very dot hack-esque kind of name. There's a lot of... That's the first comparison I can really make. And, like, again, I'm really glad that Dot Hack is finally getting another game. It would be really nice if they re-release the other ones on you know, on Steam or something, so you don't have to pay like $700+ to play the entire collection. That'd be nice. That'd be really nice. Ad break is finished now. Welcome back, everyone. You might have missed it, but like, this guy has such a Dot Hack-esque name. It's like Effie Soybean, and then it's like, wait, is that supposed to be Effie like Iron? And then also Sally Six Gun over there. Some of these people have some cool names. Dot Hack is getting popular, yes. It's kind of sprung back up because there's a new one. Oh, thank you for the follow, Shy Lurking Ninja. I'll say your name quietly so it doesn't get, you know, too many eyes upon it since you're shy and lurking. Back from the field, Pourquoi? Kindly contacted me to summary of the events. Trying to knowing thyself. Many practitioners, sufficient sort of combat experience to feel the flow, you appreciate the profundity of seemingly simple truth. Bitch, I've done this shit too many times already. I've done this too many times. We're doing more MSQ. Confident you soon be ready for more ambitious assignments. Keep your sights and maintain raise your edge on your mind. Explore the teaching offered by other guilds. Okay. And for a great... Oh god, RP forum. Oh, I feel the weight of the ages upon me. Started as a Dot Hack site back in 2005. Oh, my age. Let's grab the stuff here. I think there's like nothing better, so we're just gonna grab that and get the next quest. But, let's see. Come on. Oh god, the armory is locked. Thank god. We can now get another class. Okay, yeah, no, we need this for Topaz and stuff. Sleeping properly. Well, we are going to take a break after this, so... Suffer without sufficient rest and recuperation. Deem yourself fit for duty. Pray make your way down to the practice floor. Prioritization. Well, you know... Can I just talk to her? Maybe, and that does the quest? Honestly, how about we go over to character config? Tutorials. I want to get rid of the tutorials now, you know? Where is it? The tutorials. So I kinda... UI settings. Okay. UI settings. Help text. No. Active help. No, we don't need active help. Heck, pardon me. I haven't taken any silver hairs yet, but they're coming. I know they're coming. Alright, nerd. Lay it on me. Yap at me. We're in a trading vessel suspected of smuggling. This reports a suspected investigation is a routine I perform daily. Then I believe in encountering resistance. Sure. First, acquire the ability to summon Topaz Carbuncle. Alright. Sure. Value command, even the harshest enemies will falter. So Topaz used to be the tank Carbuncle, by the way. Topaz was the... Because, okay, the way Carbuncles worked before is they weren't just, like, this little guy you summon next to you. I mean, they were, but, like, they had a health bar and stuff. Now they're just... Now they just kind of exist. They kind of just hang back. Sometimes they describe them as they're kind of, like, sitting awkwardly in the corner, even. While you and the enemy are having, like, vigorous fighting. Because you summon other Carbuncles to do stuff. Used to be there were 3 types, and, like, that was the generic one. There was a damage one and a tank one. This was kind of the balanced one. It had some healing and stuff. That's an interesting outfit. Right, I always forget that the cyberpunk stuff got added to the game. It's spoilers to explain. Alright. Give me the Carbuncle. Meta's hags get with the time, lads. Hags, 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 hags. Oh my god, get me out of this yee ass outfit, please. Well, hold on. Let's set this up real quick. Alright, so now we just summoned this guy at the start of things. He just kind of sits over on the side. He just follows us and gets switched out for the carbuncles. Okay, cool. Ugh. Okay, yeah, I'm also out of water, and my throat's a little hurty. So, let's go switch over to... I think I gotta call it for tonight, everyone. I'm gonna switch over to here real quick. Because, man, my throat is not doing okay. And, you know, that could be something that could be very funny, but not right now. Like, the back of my throat feels like a lump is in it. Ugh. And, like, without any of the sippies here, I don't think I want to risk straining my voice, because it does feel like something is going on unpleasant. So, we're gonna end a little early tonight. You know. Normally I go a little, like, almost an hour more. So let's see. Who would we raid is part of things. The end. It is indeed the end, but it is never fully the end for shrimp. Shrimps always come back. We molt, we reborn. That's how it always works with well, any kind of, crustacean. So we're gonna find someone to raid for 14. Hopefully another VTuber. Oh, there we go. Ooh, someone's trying to go for the Necromancer title. That's an interesting one. That's from, like, one of the, like, unlimited dungeon thingies. I think it's from the Deep Dungeon, specifically. And I'll take care of myself, don't worry. If I do get sick, you guys will know soon enough. So stream like the rest of your night. Thank you, Sandra. Have a good night as well. And everyone, do take care of yourselves as well. Don't forget to, well, hydrate or dihydrate. And this isn't just because I'm part of the sea life. Shrimps are eternal. Shrimps are eternal indeed. And also, dot hack games are fantastic. They feel like an MMO, properly. Sadly, you had to find a legally acquired copy of them to play most of them on anything else. There's also Fragment Online, which is the MMO one, the actual MMO one. There's servers up for that still. They've gotten full-on PC ports for that. You guys might want to play that sometime, so I could say everyone. But with that all said, I gotta make some tea and hopefully, like, take it easy for a little. I'll probably see everyone on Saturday. Gotta find out, though. Oh, the one on Steam is GU, which is pretty much a sequel to the original Dot Hack. So you will kind of know some things, but also kind of not. Like, it's kind of an independent one, but not really. Like, some of the references won't make sense. And sadly, it doesn't really have, like, a good anime adaptation or anything, so Dot Hack is, like, a weird one to get into, which is why it's a good thing they're making a new one. I can't wait to see how that comes out. But, oh, for now, everyone, I gotta go make some tea and try and get some rest. Hopefully I'll feel better for Saturday. So, I will see you around, everyone. Let's get the raids set up. And there we go. Yeah, she has a very cute design. Cerastosis. Feel free to flood her with dancing shrimps if you want, everyone. And I'll see you around. Take it easy.